Oh, those cards aren't supposed to be there. Hello, everybody. Those are my sidekicks. What's up, everybody? Anybody who is, let me just say that, welcome to Randomizer stream number 138. That's a lot of Randomizer streams. Glad to be back. I was off last week. I hope you guys enjoyed the classic game that you guys had. I literally just walked in the door maybe about 10 minutes ago, so I thought I was going to be a bit late, so I am still shuffling up the sidekicks and stuff. But chat's been going. I didn't even, wasn't even able to check. Hello, everybody. By the way, thank you so much, GT Go Gaming, Mikey Gill, for the Tier 1 sub. 31 months of subs for Mikey. Here we go again with another month of awesomeness. I sure hope so. I can do my part here. So thank you, everybody. Welcome to the stream. So we've got 2 more masterminds left before we reboot this whole thing. A few years ago, I've been doing this channel for about 3 years. I started doing randomizer streams. They were my very first stream. And every time I defeated a mastermind, they were removed from the randomizer rotation. And cut to 3 years later, and we've gotten to the point where even after more expansions have been released, there are only 2 left. We'll get to that in a little bit. We've got Killmonger and Wasteland Hulk are the 2 masterminds that are left. Once they're eliminated, I will have defeated all the currently available masterminds and we'll reset. I put some details on that in the Randomizer League Discord channel, but you can check that out. First things first, before I go over last week's results, speaking of the Discord channel, if you didn't check out the announcement post I did this week, recently, there's a lot of quick updates on things I'm doing here. I'm not going to do too much right here about that. You can go ahead and read that post. We got some updates for Legacy, Legendary Legacy Arcade, Adventure, for the Randomizer League. We just started doing the card art bracket. So if you want to be part of all of that, I highly recommend it. Go check out the announcements channel in the Discord. That is discord.bageltopgames.com. I would love to see you there. Another thing, I have some... Who's supposed to write a scheme now? I've got some more things to show you. We have some awesome members of the community. You guys are included. One of them here is Montax, and Montax messaged me. He's like, hey, I have all these extra promos. You want them? Put them on the wheel. I'm like, I'm not going to say no to that. So thank you so much, Montax, for sending me these promos. We've got a bunch more Organized Crime Wave cards, a scheme promo cards. I love these. And then at the end, there's a few Man Without Fear Daredevil rares. So those are all going on the wheel. Thank you so much, Montax, for those. But there's more. Recently, and speaking of the promo wheel, we've got a spin already. I love that. Did I copy this link properly? I probably didn't. I did. Okay. There's a ton of I already have a ton, so a ton more going on the wheel. Second, if you guys didn't watch travel-sized Extra Life Marathon stream, you should check that out. He always has some great insight about the game, being a playtester for it, and he played through his Legendary Legacy Adventure Path, Hellcat's Path. We're actually going to be rating Hellcat relatively soon in the tier list, so that should be interesting. He designed the Hellcat Hero set. That was fun to watch him play through those. I watched the first couple, and I donated for that cause to get some of his cards here. So this is a complete set of his custom promos if you donate to his Extra Life, which I'll put in the chat right now. You can get these as tier rails. I look forward to you sitting back and eating the popcorn there. But travel size commission, these awesome promos and others. So in return for the donation, he sent me these. I'm going to be putting these on the wheel, all as a set. So if you spin these, you will get the entire set of Destroyed City Space promos. They are so cool. If you don't want to wait for the wheel and get a chance to get those, you can go to that link right now and donate and get those. And these I'm not giving away. He also sent me one of these sketch cards from the commissioned art for the Messiah Complex promos, as well as this new End of Turn effect. He also sent me a second End of Turn effect, so I'll be putting that on the wheel in some capacity, either with the Destroyed City Spaces or by itself. But that's super cool. So this End of Turn effect, which is there to remind you, as you'll see in his videos, that you have something to take care of at the end of your turn. I'll see if I get to use these, or I'll just forget to put the card out. But putting those in the wheel. And then finally, no, that last link is to Travel Size Extra Life campaign. So that is where you can get all those. Plus, there's all kinds of cool stuff like the Astral Plane that I use is from there as well. A lot of cool things there. Also, these next set of promos, I am not giving away. I am so sorry. These were sent to me. I was chatting with Jalt about promos in general, and he's like, hey, are there any promos you don't have? Oh, the Messiah Complex ones are so good. He's like, are there any promos you don't have? And I'm like, yeah, here's the list of ones I don't have. And he said, oh, I have an extra set. Can I send them to you? And I'm like, sure you can. These are some of the last ones I did not have. So check out what Jolt sent me. He sent me all 4 of the Secret Wars Volume 1 Masterminds, one of which we may use today, depending on how the coin flip goes, and then all of the original Versus System style Villains Commander promos. So these are going into my personal collection because I do not have them. So thank you so much, Jolt. If you would like to pay it forward for me to Jolt, Jolt is doing the promo collecting, and he needs one of the acrylic Red Skull promos. If any of you have an acrylic Red Skull promo that you would like to trade for something or work out a deal with Jolt, please message Jolt, J-A-L-T. You can find him on the Discord. Give him a private message if you have an extra Red Skull you'd like to part with for something, because he is looking for one of those. But thank you so much for sending those to me. Yeah, well, most of the stuff that I give away, so you do. If you have a Red Skull Dynamite, please contact him if you do and you want to work out a trade, because he's looking for one. Anyway, I'll be putting these into the boxes when it's time for those. All right, I'm just done showing stuff off, some stuff going on the wheel. We have a wheel spin to do. So let me do that right now, actually, before we move on to last week's results, and then we'll get to today's game. Who spun that wheel? It was Astigmatic Oracle who spun the wheel. So let's see what Astigmatic Oracle wins from the wheel. And I'm going to stop saying wheel now, I assume. There we go. All right. Let's do a spin. I don't know why it's choppy, but, you know, that's how these things go. First spin is going to be... I should probably shuffle them, but still. I'm going to shuffle it after this. It's the same it's the same odds, but it just looks better. That is a Daredevil Man Without Fear, one of the ones I just showed you, Astigmatic. Would you like that promo, or would you like to give it up for something else? That is the shiny, rare Daredevil promo from Dark City. I really like this one. There it is. While I'm waiting for Astigmatic to tell me, please go rate your favorite art in the Discord. You'll take it. All right, please send me that DM pointing to the message with your address. I think you sent it to me previously, so we are good there. All right, that's done. Let's go ahead and take a look at the league results. Here were our setups for last week. I can show you those, and we'll chat about those just for a moment. There we are. It was MODOK steals the weaponized plutonium. This was a classic setup based on one of my first randomizer streams. Once again, thank you so much, Ollie KitKat, for running behind the scenes on the sheets, and Kyla for taking care of the Discord side of things with the Randomizer League this entire time, and as well, including when I was gone. So let me know what you think. What do you think the win rate was for this one? A lot of people played it. I was glad this one came up in the history of my setups, because a lot of people have World War Hulk and Dark City. Two of the best expansions. I don't think there's any argument there. But let's go ahead and take a look at the results here. I don't see any guesses coming in, so we're just going to jump up to it. This was a 96% win rate, which makes it easy. And then a 3.9, great. And an easy, oh, Montag said came in probably when I was saying that. So 95, very close. 4.3, also pretty close. Oh, World War Hulk is so good. We just finished rating all the heroes from World War Hulk, and I can't wait to get to the rest of the cards. Well, you should totally play more World War Hulk. All right, so those are the results there. If you want an easy, great setup, this is a good one. And you probably have the sets for setup B anyway. Stacked hero deck in both cases. Let's go ahead and look at our top 10 for setup B and then setup A. And I'll move my cursor out of the way because, you know, courtesy. All right, there's everybody in setup B there. We're going to read Lupin's comment right there. 12th place. If only I had gotten the Amadeus Iron Man draw machine up and running much sooner. The HQ really wanted me to buy Nightcrawler. I do like when Nightcrawler works, but sometimes the HQ forces you to get something. So we got gypped there at 32.5 total rank points. 9th place is Winged Crusader, 34 total rank points. 7th place is a tie between J. Parnell and Montax, 36 total rank points there. Go up to 6th place off the cuff, 36.5 total rank points there. 5th place is Avatar Rich with 40.5 total rank points. Who said no Nightcrawler at all. Had the opposite problem with Lupin there. Final HQ was 5 Iron Man's ranged, all plutonium KO'd. Yeah, if you don't take Iron Man's range, sometimes they're just going to build up if you can't KO them. All right, going up to 4th place, Adrian Miller, 43.5 total rank points there. Our top 3 for setup B this week was Antrason at 3rd place, 46 total rank points. 2nd place, Martin B. A lot of new names on this list I can see. Welcome to the league, everybody who's new, and thanks for continuing to come by, everybody who's not. Martin B. got 49 total rank points there. 2 escapes cost him the 1st place, I'm guessing, because 1st place went to Dino Mike 27 there with 50 total rank points. third in turns, third in points per turn, but the escapes were so varied this time around that 1 point was enough. Here we go. Yeah, 2Bs in a row for Dynamite. 2B wins. Had a lot of luck with the twist this game. Turn 1 got KO'd while only 2 got captured by villains. They all seemed to get pretty well buried once shuffled back into the villain deck. Joe and Domino were MVPs with all the versatility despite not seeing a single rare until turn 22. It was Joe Fix-Its and I was able to recruit it but never got to play it despite drawing it into my next hand immediately after recruiting. I hate when that happens. The other side with Domino was the Mastermind killer though. Got all of Modoc's cards instead of 1 tactic, and even managed to hit him twice in 1 turn thanks to his tactic that draws cards for Intelligentsia in the victory pile. Would have been able to take him out a couple of turns earlier if he hadn't gotten 1 more strike in on me. Ooh, rough, but hey, worked out for you. That is setup B. Let's look at setup A, the exact setup that I played like 3 years ago. And our top 10 here. So there's Gypped again at 10th place with 19 total rank points. Getting Soul Gem onto the board early helps a whole lot. Had 9 shards on it by the end of the game. Thank you for the water. I have a lot more talking to do this stream. You know how it goes. 9th place goes to Snatch Cat with 21.5 total rank points. 8th place is Deadeye there. 22 total rank points there. 7th place is nobody. It's a tie, but for 6th place with Off the Cuff and MVL Marcus. 27 total rank points there. No, Wraith, I've been streaming exclusively on Thursdays for a while now. I have a lot less time than I used to, but I'm still doing Thursdays. All right, 5th place goes to Joe Stone. 27.5 total rank points there. 4th place is Stash 108 with 29.5 rank points just outside of the top 3. Used Enchantress and Gwenpool to great effect in hand 1. Used Soul Sacrifice to murder Gwenpool's uncommon. Ouch. For the recruit I needed to get hit Modoc's recruit side, then hit him 2 more times in the final turn. That 2-cost Covert Gwenpool card was absolutely fantastic when paired with Enchantress. Yeah, no arguments there. Top 3, Dynamite again. 3rd place, 32.5 total rank points. It's a lot to say. It's a really good comment, so check out all the comments. This is going to be uploaded to the Randomizer League sheet. Ollie is doing the courtesy of putting that up for us, so please check out everybody's comments, especially if you played. It's pretty interesting. 2nd place is Lupin with 39 total rank points there. It just took way too long to get any damage on the board. Good against Modoc Transformed, not so good for the other 80% of the game. And 1st place is Adrian Miller with 39.5 total rank points, who seem to have some success with Nova. So well done, everybody there. Thank you for playing another Legacy game. I think there's only 6 more setups that I haven't done for the league. But if I ever miss another week, that's where we're going to go. Everybody read Deadeye's comments because he doesn't want you to. Unless that was reverse psychology, in which case, well done. Exhale. Okay. We're transitioning to the game now. We have 2 Masterminds to go. 1 more time, 2 more times actually, maybe. We are going to spin this thing. The 2 Masterminds left are Wasteland Hulk, Wasteland Hulk and Killmonger. And if I'm checking correctly, Killmonger can no longer be epic. Or can he? I think we've already faced him twice, but I could be wrong on that. I'm checking the occurrences right now. And yeah, Killmonger's only showed up once, so he can still be rare or epic. So we can get epic Killmonger, standard Killmonger, or Wasteland Hulk, who already lost him twice, but he doesn't have an epic side, so he wasn't around when that was a thing. Let me start the predictions for you, as you, of course, tell me what you think might happen today, what you want to see. I have no control over it, neither do you, but we're just pretending. We're just putting out the energy out there and into the Marvel Universe, and hoping something comes up. By the way, if anybody's watching this and is wondering about what if, I have no news for you. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm checking out the chat right now. Killmonger Gathon. Killmonger writes a scheme. Gambit. This could be... I kind of want to I want Gambit to show up on the very last one before the reboot, but saying that, Gambit's probably going to show up today now that I don't want him to. If we got all spiders, I would have a field day. That would be amazing. Yeah, it's still... Yeah, we got an influx of news from Gen Con. If you want to see all the cards, by the way, go to newcardgallery.bagotopgames.com. They're all on there. But yeah, I just look forward to playing it. And X-Men heavy setup, says Breloom. A lot of predictions. A lot of predictions. Speaking of predictions, one person said I can win, even though you don't know what it is. Let's start this thing. Here we go. Randomizing in 3, 2, 1. Oh, this is a rough scheme. We didn't get Epic Killmonger, though. Obedience Dis is tough. We got Mr. Fantastic. Some tech support with Nova. Hey, Nova's retiring today. Everybody, happy retirement for Nova. Give me your best thoughts on Nova and his retirement. So let's go ahead and play this thing. It's going to be interesting. All right, Killmonger. Once more. Get those predictions in. Thunderbolts, yep. Hellfire Cult. Ronan, a lot of tech from Mr. Fantastic and Nova. I can see myself doing some cosmic threat tech here in a very interesting way. Spaceman. All right. I recall this scheme being difficult. I got to remind myself. It does something with the HQ, I believe. What does it do again? Yeah, it's a timer scheme. It's all that. So we'll get back to that in a second. And to get those predictions in, how will this go? Can we take out Killmonger? Finally. Killmonger's League. I like them. Yeah, spice it up there. Thunderbolts. Not Taskmaster's Thunderbolts. Just the Thunderbolts. How does Cosmic Threat work with villains that must be wounded to death? So Cosmic Threat gives them minus attack. So that gets them down to 0, and then you just hit them without having to wound them, right? Yeah. Is it a timer scheme or is there a prevention? I didn't read it again. It's been a while. Okay. Let's grab the Hellfire Cult. I like how Wasteland Hulk is just changing. You cannot change your prediction unless it'll let you. I don't think it will. I love these heroes though. It's a 10-11 timer. Yeah, it's somewhere like that. No class synergy. No team synergy. Sorry. But I don't need it with all that tech. Mr. Fantastic, official S tier hero. We also have Ronan, who hasn't been rated yet. I don't think he'll do well, though. People don't like the contest. Does anybody in chat want to be brave who actually likes Contest of Champions and wants to tell us? I'll tell you right now, I'm indifferent at worst. I don't despise it the way that a lot of people do seem to. But does anybody actually like... I love this. Canonize likes it. Respect for that. All right, Elektra. She's fun. But do I have the low-cost cards for her? Elsa and Classic Elsa and Classic Elsa, who's not Classic Elsa, and Nova. Where are you? Man, the more expansions that come out, the harder it is to me to find these cards. Okay, just making sure I don't unplug stuff. All right, let's get this stuff together. I do like Black Cat. Yeah, give me your hot takes. Black Cat, I think, is more generally liked. I think it's just a couple people who just really don't like her. Deadeye has not played with the keyword yet. Well, let me know, Deadeye, as you're watching this stream, and I play Ronan if he shows up, what you think of the keyword when that happens. It is a very long, a lot of rules for that one. Yeah, so like I said, Ronan is not retired. Avengers, Nova, Richard Rider, is retired after this game. He has appeared 10 times now, so he will be eliminated from the randomizer just like Storm. For the rest of the thing, until everybody's appeared at least once. That's how it works. Alright, so our villain deck needs 11 twists. And I'm like, where are my twists? Let me make sure this uploaded. 3, 4, 5 strikes. I can't wait for those new strikes and twists in What If. Is it weird that probably the thing I'm excited for the most are the new strikes and twists? It's a little weird, but it's kind of because I want to use them for the stream. I mean, I also want to actually play the set, but I'm still going to be weird about it. Okay, where's my bystander stack? They look so good. I'm very pumped for those. Especially the twists. Especially like Zombie Scarlet Witch is looming out there. Okay, so I don't think I have to put anything else in there. I gotta usually put stuff under the HQ, but I don't really have room for that on my setup, but I'll have to figure something out. I forget what I do for this. I'm pretty sure I played this on stream already. 5, 6, 7. Maybe put some tokens or offset them behind it. I don't know. There's no haunting. There's nothing else that's going to get in the HQ, so I might as well just put him in the HQ. Okay. A couple other things I'm going to do on the reboot, by the way. If we beat Killmonger today, it's a real good shot that we'll be able to eliminate Wasteland Hulk, at least within the month, even if I lose the first couple. And we're going to randomize all the Masterminds back in. They're all going back to the rotation. Masterminds will not require. They're always leads group, so those will be randomized as well, which will make for some interesting, fun combinations. Applying the rule for solo, where if the Mastermind mentions their group, it replaced with the first group that appears. What else are we doing? I will be cutting the number of standard bystanders in the bystander stack in half, so we're only going to use 15 from core and 15 from villains, and maybe do 10-10-10 with what if that happens. What else am I going to do? Oh, we're going to have a little bit of a reward for those who actually get into the top 3 this time. Just a little bit of something. Because we're changing up how Setup B works, and I'll talk with more detail later. I think I already went over it a bit, too. What else am I changing? I don't think much else. You know, don't mess with what works, but changing a couple things. There's going to be some very interesting Mastermind and always leads combinations. One of those, by the way, speaking of Legendary Legacy Arcade, I mentioned that this is the last month for this current featured format. If you don't know what Legendary Legacy Arcade is, it is a really fancy spreadsheet I put together that does work for you. You get an IRL victory point. And it turns Legendary into a roguelike, which it kind of already is, where you only play as rogue. Just kidding. All you do is randomize a bunch of setups. You make a bit of progression to unlock heroes as you go. The setups get harder as you go on. The last one, you get to pick 4 heroes from the hero deck from the ones you unlocked, but you have to play with 2 challenge modes. It's really fun. Every 3 months, I'm featuring a featured format, terms not stolen with love from the Versus System community and the official Versus System stuff, where you only play with a specific list of mastermind schemes, heroes, villains, and henchmen based on a theme. This last 3 months, the theme has been magic, myths, and monsters, or whatever I said, some order of that, where it's basically all the characters that would fit right into D&D, and it's been a lot of fun. I lost my run on Battle 8, on the last battle. I couldn't quite get there. I had Empire of Oppression. It was the challenge mode that reduces your hand by 1, and it just really nerfed me. I couldn't quite do it. But I'm going to try again. This is the last month to do that. At the end of September, there'll be a brand new featured format. You're in Battle 3 right now. Awesome. Good luck with the rest of it. There's going to be a new featured format at the beginning of October. I already know what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to be a fun one. I think you're going to like it. This second that, like, you're playing it right now. Yeah, I don't know how you can actually play Legendary while I'm talking about playing a game of Legendary. I would be completely confused in what I was doing. So, I mean, kudos to you for compartmentalizing that. All right, hero deck is shuffled. And it's a little bit too far behind this viewer thing, but I don't care. All right, starting hands. I need new starters. Look at these. It's the cards. The cards are even getting warped. Slowly. Take your time. Don't do what I do. Don't do what I say. Just do your own thing. It's like you're playing a game of Simon Says the whole time. Okay, question for those not in America. Actually, I don't know where Simon Says came from, and I also don't know if it is in other countries, if it's called, it feels like it came from the UK. I don't know. If you have it, is it from your country? Is it called something else? Do you even have Simon Says? Is there a different name? I have no idea. I don't know the things I bring up. They just come to the front of my brain and I just spit them out and I have no knowledge. So, that's what you come here for. It's not on me. Predictions are closed. Looks like 14 of you say win. Same name in Canada. It seems to be ubiquitous. Everybody knows what the game is. I just wonder how universal it is worldwide and if it has different names. Okay, 14 of you say win. 6 of you say lose. The wins are pretty confident too. No worries. Okay. I don't know why I'm taking so long. No other scheme set up. I'm wasting time. I just left the clock going because I felt like it, but I still beat 10 minutes, so I'm going to call that a success. Give my recent track record. Okay, a setup is uploaded. Predictions are done. I hope I win this one for most of your sakes and mine. But let's go ahead and go over our mastermind and scheme as we do. Wow, 20 languages. That's pretty cool. Thank you for doing the Wikipedia lookup. In Brazil, it's called Mestre Mando something like the Master Commanded. Ooh, I like that. I like that a little better, actually. That sounds a bit more official. Okay, let's go ahead and go over our mastermind and scheme here. I apologize, I don't speak Portuguese. My pronunciation is probably terrible. Killmonger there is our mastermind. All right, Ollie, with the facts here. Confirmed this setup does indeed... He's not getting KO'd, Ollie. He's getting retired, okay? Give him some dignity there. Next up are Beast, Illuminati, Deadpool, Mercs for Money, Doctor Strange, Illuminati, Man-Thing, and Mockingbird, all tied with 8 appearances. Cool, 2 more for each, and they are retired as well. Thank you so much for that. I'm saluting you from off-screen. All right, Killmonger here. I mean, it might be the same thing depending on who you talk to. In Marvel's called Phoenix says... I know a little Spanish, so hopefully that did something. All right, so here we go. Killmonger, he's got 5 attack. While Killmonger has more than 0 attack, you cannot fight him. Instead, you may spend attack equal to his attack to wound him and get +1 recruit. Always leads Killmonger's league. Master Strike, each player must reveal 4 different hero classes or gain 1 of the wounds on Killmonger. Any player who can't do either must discard down to 4 cards. To wound an enemy, you take a physical wound card, and you... Well, hopefully my game doesn't crash either, because I wouldn't know literally how that happened. It would have to literally warp the force, the laws of physics to do that. One of the perks of playing physical, right? It won't crash most of the time. I might crash, but the game won't. Anyway, so to wound an enemy, you literally put a wound on them. Their attack is 1 less, and you have to spend 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1 to get to Killmonger, and that'll be interesting. Yeah, Cosmic Threat is a big deal for Killmonger because it'll just reduce his attack, making you have to wound him less, which is pretty great. All right, let's look at the scheme, though. Scheme might be a little bit of trouble. Here's the scheme. Subjugate with Obedience Discs. 11 twist. Put this twist under an HQ space as an obedience disc. No space can have 2 more obedience discs than any other space. Special rules: to recruit a hero in the HQ, you must also pay 1 recruit for each obedience disc under it. Evil wins when each HQ space has 2 obedience discs. Yeah, so it's a timer scheme basically, right? You put 1 under an HQ space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You just lose on twist 10, right? 2 more. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I have to do the last one, right? Do I lose on twist 10 no matter what? Doesn't matter. I'm going to try to win quickly, and hopefully I don't encounter those twists. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a timer scheme. 10 of... Oh, that's what you meant. Yep, you lose on twist 10. There's 11 to make that happen more frequently. But with the Cosmic Threat, I should be able to take Killmonger out pretty quickly. So that's my lead strategy. Let's go ahead and hide this setup. It is uploaded. Unless you blow up some HQ. Yeah, if you lose HQ spaces, you definitely lose faster. Getting 5 attack is easy. So especially in a tech setup that offers draw power and charge. Yeah, but the 5 attack here is misleading, though, because it's just to wound him. You have to do that over and over. But if I can reduce his attack with Cosmic Threat to 0 without having to hit him at all or wound him at all, then that'll save me a lot of time. Yeah, that's right. So speaking of the discs, instead of putting the twist, I guess I can tuck the twist underneath it. We'll figure it out when that happens. Let me go ahead and fill up my HQ. We're starting with Ninjutsu Elektra. There's something I have to do. So my hero deck is right here, but also my little viewer I use. So I got to move this over and move the camera over a little bit. So I don't have room to reach for the hero deck right now. So that's better. Okay. 2 ninjutsus. Or 2 Elektras. Now I have 2 ninjutsus, 3 Elektras. What is happening? Did I shuffle the hero deck? I'm pretty sure I did. You saw me do it. All right. Well, I don't mind each side having a first strike, so that's pretty good, you know? And the other ones just draw, so none of these really hurt me. And we have look at this, draw, and then first card this turn. First strike coming first. Makes sense to me. All right. Let me go ahead and change my reader to 11 twists. I don't have to keep track of anything except for the obedience discs, but those are going to be visible right here. Yeah, see, my game doesn't crash. I can't do that. That's the downside. Let me change it to 11 twists, and then I think we're good to start. Here we go. 11 twists. And let me close this. Update the thing. Okay, we are good to go. I feel pretty optimistic about my chances right now. But that could all come crashing down as tends to happen. Here we go. Let's begin. Turn number 1. What am I starting with? The classic 4 and 2. Can't be upset there. But I can be upset of this. Nope, it's just Prey. All right. I thought it was a twist. I like Prey. He's cool. All right. Here it is. Ambush. Each player reveals an instant hero or gains a wound that was on a mastermind or villain. So I can't reveal, but also nobody has any wounds, so nothing happens. While Prey has more than 0 attack, you cannot fight him. Instead, you may spend attack equal to his attack to wound him and draw a card. Oh, I have not... Okay. I have not played this scheme, at least in a randomizer stream. I'm pretty sure I played it in another kind of stream, though. I am so glad Ollie's back with the fun facts. I love these. Okay, second appearance of Hellfire Cult in the Mastermind. Let me pop this up real quick while we get the fun facts. Third appearance of Thunderbolts and Killmonger's League. Fourth appearance of Mr. Fantastic and also Bloodstone. Seventh appearance of Elektra and 10th appearance of Nova, hence his retirement. Thank you so much for that. Oh, I didn't even check. Oh, you guys have to do a lot of work for Setup B. There's no World War Hulk or Black Panther anywhere else. Yeah, I was about to say, good luck with that. But you got some good cards to use. Anyway, let me finish reading Prey's card here. While Prey has more than 0 attack, you cannot fight him. Instead, you may spend attack equal to his attack to wound him and draw a card. I probably already said that, but whatever. I like him. I like the card. I like the art. It's all good. All right. 4 recruit is all I'm going to be able to work with. So let's look at our options. Got some good stuff here. I can't take Mr. Fantastic, but there's 2 Elektra cards I can. We got Ninjutsu, Elektra, draw a card, cover to get +2 recruit. And then we've also got First Strike. First Strike is only costs 1, and it gives you 1 attack. If it's the first card you play this turn, you get +1 attack. I like both sides having at least one of these because it's a 2 attack card for 1, basically. Okay, so I'm going to start by taking a Ninjutsu and maybe the second one for the recruit, but we'll see what else comes up. Well, that took a half an hour to load. All right, next, all right, we got a Ronan. So I'm going to take the other Ninjutsu and then maybe pick up the First Strike on my next hand because I'm going to have a 4 and 2 again. And then I'll guess I'm trying to build... If I see Psyblades, I am building an all Elektra deck. But if I don't, I guess I can throw some Mr. Fantastic in there. Another Ninjutsu, okay. Elektra is showing up. Okay. Do we have 4 and 2 over here on the right-hand side? No, we can actually wound Prey with this hand. Turn 2 is going to give us our first Henchmen, our first Hellfire Cult. They have the fight effect for the top card of your deck if it costs 0 KO. Otherwise, you get +1 recruit. Early on, these are going to almost be guaranteed recruits, which I like. She doesn't. She's showing up before the obedience discs appear. All right, so what do? Do I wound Prey or hit the Hellfire Cult with my 3 attack that I'll gain right now? If I hit Prey, I wound him and draw a card. If I hit the Hellfire Cult, I get to KO something guaranteed. So I'm probably going to hit the Hellfire Cult for that attack, and then I get to do a reshuffle. And maybe get a card in here. So I'm going to start by recruiting, actually. I'm going to spend 1 to get 1 of those first strikes because it doesn't really make a ton of sense to have them both on the same side unless my deck has a lot of cards in it. So I'm going to take 1 first strike here on the right-hand side, and then we'll see where we end up. Okay, we got Elsa Bloodstone for 5. Oof. Okay, we're getting an expensive HQ now. I could take the other Ninjutsu, but I'd rather keep those all together. Because together, they'll let me get a lot of recruit. So I'm going to instead go with a sidekick for my recruit here. And that sidekick is going to be this one. It's Layla Miller, who can investigate, including for shield, which is useful. Or Hydra, in this case. You just got Amid. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't want to draw. I'd rather KO. So I'm going to hit the Hellfire Cult right now. And I got to do all the recruiting I can before the discs show up. So early recruit is good. So let's go. Top card of my deck is an operative, so I KO that one. And, ooh, I see some wobbling. Hold on, I gotta... So, do you guys know what I do to make this camera not wobble? I literally just pull the wire until it's taut. And it's hard to focus that. I'm sure there's better ways to do it, but I haven't found one. Alright. That should work for now. Okay. I KO'd the card. That's the end of my turn. The rig I have my overhead camera on is a bit more impressive, but you can't see that from here. So now it's going to force a reshuffle, and oh, I got to get rid of these guys. And force a reshuffle, so I might get an early non-gray in my hand. If it's First Strike, that's 3 attack. If it's Layla Miller, I can look for First Strike or something. I don't know. It's not either of those 2. I got another 4 and 2 anyway. And I have a new deck now, though, so that's pretty good. Here's my other 4 and 2 for turn 3, as expected, as don't know what else could happen. And there's our first twist. So here come the discs. Here we go. Wow, that's off-center. Okay, I have to pick an HQ space, put this under it as a disc, and anything there costs 1 extra recruit. So where am I putting it? Probably under that first strike. But then I'm going to take that, and I don't know. Well, you know what? I changed my mind. I want to put it under Accuse Enemies of the Empire, because that's probably the card I'm going to be least likely to take early on, even though it's going to make it cost the same as a rare. But I'm going to do that anyway. So I'm going to do this. And you can see that, I guess when I have 2, you can't see how many there are. I'll have to do some fancy work with dice once I get there. But I'm going to leave it right there. So now, I believe that's exactly what I've done. And you know what? I'm going to just make it a little more helpful. Put it to the left. Should I offset to the left? I guess I could do that. I'll just offset it a little bit like that. How about that? And I'm also going to put the cost on him. That'll help too. Okay, there's my 4 recruit. 2 attack. The cost die itself should tell you enough. And you can see the number of twists there. That's all I'll worry about then. All right, so this is my Elektra side. I'm going to go ahead and take a ninjutsu again, because, again, I need this early recruit. So she's coming to my side here to recruit. And I'm going to take... yeah, I didn't take first strike on this side yet, so I'm going to take the other first strike for 1 and just kind of throw my other recruit away. And it's... Oh, wow, it's Elsa Bloodstone's rare. She cares about Spectrum, which is good because... Check this out. The left-hand side not only has great potential for recruit, but also instinct and covert cards. So Elsa is a strength. Getting this card will work with the instinct and covert to give me Spectrum, where I have 3 different classes of cards. That'll be a great pickup. And that's 9 attack. I can wound Killmonger a bunch, not even wait for the cosmic threat with that. All right, when my turn's over, there is a non-zero chance that I'll be able to get 8 recruit this next turn, depending on what I draw right now. Electra's would be wonderful. Yeah, so Snatchcat has a good point. Electra's rare lets you gain heroes from the HQ. And that'll get around the subjugation discs quite well, because you won't be recruiting anything. Yeah, we'll see if we even see it. I might win this before it even appears. I mean, I'm being optimistic saying a win, but I feel pretty good about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Good news, bad news. Bad news is we didn't see any Elektra. The good news is we saw 6 grays, so the chances of having an Elektra hand are better for later on. Elektra's rare. If you type in exclamation hero space Elektra, it'll pop up her cards, so you can see what they are. It links to legendarycardgame.com, and if you want to see Master Strike, you can do MS Hero. Turn 4 is Songbird. Our first Thunderbolt has appeared. Here she is, a character that a lot of people would like to see get a playable hero set in a Thunderbolt expansion. Now, I gotta move the camera up because that is definitely not up. I'm having a great day with the close-up camera today. Don't tell my producers. All right. Fight. Each player without another Thunderbolts villain in the victory pile gains a wound. In their victory pile gains a wound. Escape some effect. 5 attack on her. Okay, so I've got a 4 and 2, of course. There's only 1 4-cost card in the HQ that I can take, and it's Ronan. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. It is Rally Cree Warriors. Yeah, my producer is... Let's not talk about him. He's kind of a workhorse. Okay. 2 recruit. Whenever you rescue a bystander this turn, gain a shard, and then strength rescue a bystander. I mean, I'm going to take it. There might be something I can do with this. But it's basically an officer that, if I get some strength triggers, can help me get some shards and bystanders. So it's early. I'll take it. Gives me some guidance for the right-hand side. There's Unstable Molecule. Look, 75585. This is a very expensive HQ. Hopefully I can get some recruit right now. 4, 5, 6. Okay, good news is I've got 4 potential attack, but only 3 recruit, and nothing I can take from the HQ. So I might even pick up an officer with the way that this HQ looks. I do have 5 recruit on the left. That's good. That's good. That's a good turn of events. Yeah. All right, another twist. That's not a good turn of events. Something's got to be more expensive. So one more obedience disc is entering the HQ. So do I just load them up on Ronan there and make that an 8 cost? I'm not going to take it anytime soon. Or I can give it to Bloodstone Pendant Elsa. I do like her card. Oh, right, I can't. It has 2 more than any others. So I can't give it to Ronan. 2 is 2 more than 0, so it is illegal for me to put that on Ronan, and he'll probably be mad if I do anyway. So my only choices are Bloodstone Pendant, Unstable Molecules, or Prodigy of Ulysses Bloodstone. Definitely don't want to put it on the rare because I have a chance to get that. Unstable Molecules I can pick up right now, but I kind of want to recruit Elsa this turn. So what's better right now? Drawing 2 cards or probably getting some reliable KO power and give me more recruit for this HQ. I really like Unstable Molecules, but I kind of want to recruit Elsa this turn. Although I do need this strength to get Spectrum, though. If I don't have that or another class, I won't. And Unstable Molecules is a great card to help me get Spectrum. Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to use her now, but my deck is full, so I could recruit next turn and then get Spectrum. I could just give 1 Unstable Molecules Obedience Disc, or I could just try to recruit her for 6 later on. Deadeye, I don't get your reference at all. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, I am going to put this under Elsa, which means that she costs 6. I came around. I agree with you guys. Drawing 2 cards is, in the extra class, is very good. Okay, that's 2 discs. Let's do the thing. Get 5 recruit and pick up. It doesn't matter which one I take, but I'm going to go ahead and take the one under the rooftops. This is literally just tech and draw 2 cards, which is great for Spectrum, great for doing all kinds of things. Sashka, I don't know that movie. Okay, we've got another Mr. Fantastic. Ooh, this is really good. If I can get Twisting Equations on the left, I just want to show you this one. I love this card, especially with all the recruit that I've got. 2 recruit, focus 2 recruit. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw an extra card. So if I get a bunch of recruit I can't do anything with, I can just turn this into a bunch of card draws, which will get me the Spectrum and everything. It'll be fun. So I think left side is going to be a weird Elektra Mr. Fantastic situation. All right, there's 1 ninjutsu, 2 ninjutsus. There they are. Okay, this is the hand I wanted, so check this out. This is going to give me 2, 4, 6, 7 recruit, 8 recruit right there, plus 3 card draws, and a total of 2 attack. So this is going to get me the rare Elsa. Very excited for this hand. I was hoping for that. No, I got it. Yeah, a rare turn 7, an 8 cost rare nonetheless. Is very good. Turn 6 is Radioactive Man, who has an escape effect. Fortify the wound stack. While it's fortified, whenever a player gains a wound, that player gains an extra wound. Okay, question for the chat. If I am caused to gain a wound while I'm on... gain a wound that's on an enemy, do I still get an extra wound if Radioactive Man is fortifying the wound stack? If I take it literally, the answer is yes, because Radioactive Man doesn't say where you gain the wound from, because he came before that. So that's pretty cool. He's just over there on the wound stack, but I'll still gain extra wounds. I love that. I love that interaction. Yeah, I don't see how the answer would be a no. I just wanted to ask the question because it's fun. But there he goes. All right, let's do the first strike thing. This is the first card I played this turn, so I get 2 attack, 4 total, and then 3 recruit. Ooh, I could take Twisting Equations over here, too. Or I could hit Prey or wound him and draw another card and maybe get 4 recruit, which wouldn't do enough. I can't hit Songbird, and I can't hit Radioactive Man, and I can't wound Killmonger, so I might as well just wound Prey and see what happens. So, I spend 3. I'm going to go ahead and put a wound on him. Reduce his attack to 2. And I get 1 card draw. It is Layla Miller, okay? Here's my discard pile. I could... Well, she doesn't work with Ronan. He doesn't have a team. I can't investigate for him at all. So, what I can do is, I can play her and wound Prey again, but I should probably recruit first. Do I want to take Twisting Equations over here? It's so much better on the other side, though. But I'm about to get a rare. I shouldn't be complaining about not making the left side better. I want to move the HQ along. Recruit is nice. This is a good card. This is a good card anywhere you take it. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up Twisting Equations right now on the right. Because if I was player 2, I'd probably do that. Shio's Fortify effect specifies the villains that enter the city from the villain deck. Yeah, that is true. Universal Weapon. Okay, there's a Ronan card. That's pretty good. I would take that too. All right. Should I fish for Mr. Fantastic? That would be fun. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to play Little Miller. 2 attack. I will choose Fantastic 4. I'm going to investigate this. There's a chance I could get it. Reshuffle because I have no cards on my deck now. And let's see if I get lucky. If I don't, I can just tuck the stuff that's in the way and maybe draw him with Prey if I'm really lucky. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't really have an extra recruit, but I just kind of want to do it. All right, I'm picking Fantastic 4. Top 2 of my new deck are 2 operatives. I will tuck them both. Layla is gone, and I have 2 attacks. Let's wound Prey a second time. One thing I love about the Black Panther expansion, whether it comes to wounding or whether it comes to the heroic ambush, is that your turn just kind of keeps going. It's fun in solo, 2-handed solo. I can't say the same for I don't know for multiplayer. But I love that feeling of it's just a couple of so I gotta still draw a card. So the thing people don't like, some people don't like about the wounding mechanic is this exactly, where you kind of have to put the wound over the card. You can't really see what's there. You can't really use tokens because if you're using grievous wounds, then you need to know what wounds are there. I could offset it like this, but then you can't really see, or I could put it down here, but that's just, I like the mechanic because I kind of know what the cards are, but I totally get that criticism. All right, I'm going to draw a card for Wounding Prey, and it is Twisting Equations. There it is. Wonderful. And I'll play the card. Okay, should I get a sidekick, or should I draw an extra card next turn? I think, I'm going to pick the extra card at the end of this turn for next turn, instead of a sidekick. I check the wounds under, offset it, and use die marker. That's helpful too. What's up, Captain Metroid? Where do you put your wounds when you wound an enemy? We're asking everybody. I think you're supposed to put them on top. It really doesn't matter, as long as you're doing the right effects. I'm going to focus the 2. Focus is an amazing keyword. It almost won the keyword tournament. I spend the 2 recruit, or I spend the listed recruit as much as I want, based on how much I have, to get the effect. So, yeah. So if I put the wounds under, though, I'll just ask you guys, because you're the viewers here. Would you prefer I put the wounds underneath, like that? Because I'm happy to change it up if it's better visually. But you let me know. Anyway, I'm going to draw the extra card at the end of this turn, so there we go. Doesn't really matter to me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the rest of my deck once again. I put them over the art so I can still read the card text, except for the title and stuff. No, I'm serious. If you guys like the way that looks better, I'll do it. Doesn't matter. Does that matter? All right, ready to get that rare. Please, nothing come in and mess that up. Okay, Venom comes in. Okay, this doesn't mess me up because I have a choice here. So ambush, wound Venom. Plus, it's harder to tuck the wounds underneath for me, so like logistically, it's a little weird. And this keeps falling off because it's unbalanced. I'll leave him under. We'll see how that looks for this stream. The week is up. Thank you. The week is up. The week is almost up, but this week's setup is up. Okay, ambush, wound Venom. Each player may discard a card to wound Venom again. Oh, it doesn't let me put wounds down before I put the enemy, so that's useful. Okay, do I wound him again? So what do I need to get that rare? I need to play First Strike because I need to trigger Ninjutsu, and I need to get 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. There is a chance if I discard something, I will draw. With one of these 3-card draws, just one more recruit, but I'm going to feel really sad if I don't, and I can't get the 8 cost, so I almost don't want to risk it. What is in my discard pile? Ooh, I have 5 agents. There's a decent chance that I draw 3 troopers or something and I don't get it. So I'm not going to wound it from the left-hand side as I'm nervous. Right-hand side, though, I've got 2 attack. That's literally not going to do anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and discard a soldier on the right to wound him an additional time. And it's going to be another grievous wound that I'm glad I didn't gain. I'm glad he got wounded with those. All right. Yeah, I kind of like how that looks with the wounds underneath. I don't mind it. So he's going to be down at 7 attack. And I almost gave him a cost symbol, but he doesn't cost anything, at least not right now. 7 attack. Okay. Let's play First Strike. The first card I played this turn, that is 2 attack. And let's play all the fun stuff. And let's see what I draw into. So, Ninjutsu. I'm going to play 3 of them. So, in order, they will... These are my hand, okay? Draw a card. Covert, I get 2 recruit. Let's repeat that 2 more times. Second ninjutsu. Draw a card. 2 recruit. Third ninjutsu. Draw a card. 2 recruit. I'm at 6 recruit. I guess I could have discarded 1 because I had another agent, but 8 recruit. Let's go ahead and pick up Prodigy of Ulysses Bloodstone once again. 6 attack. Spectrum, you get +3 attack. With all the cards that are not strength that do draw in this deck, I'm probably going to hit that pretty often. That's pretty darn good. So I will take it for 8. Now I kind of want Bloodstone Pendant to start thinning everything else out, and I can do a really good job once that happens. All right, I have 2 more attacks. I'm at 4, and I have a 1 agent. I'll play it just in case. Once again, not a lot of choices as to what to hit or wound. I can only wound prey. So, I mean, I will. And draw another card, and maybe that'll chain into something. I don't know. Every single time you drop her, it's a guaranteed wound on Killmonger, which is nice. Yep. I'm kind of disappointed I haven't seen a single Nova yet because I kind of wanted to Cosmic Threat him, but whatever. I'm doing okay. So let's spend the 1 attack to wound prey another time. He's at 0. I do draw a card. He's not defeated yet. So for moments where it matters, you can choose when to actually fight prey for 0. I draw another trooper. I'm at 4 again. I just made that back up. Yeah, Nova retired prematurely. He heard about his retirement. He's like, I'll take it now. So, I can kind of choose who should get this VP. There's no good reason for me to leave Prey here. Because if a Master Strike comes up, I think... no, it's just wounds on Killmonger. So, I think those other ambush effects can help me out. So I'm going to go ahead and take out Prey right now for 0. Explode. And these wounds go to the bottom of the stack because I am using both kinds. It is a magical place. I love that arc. All right, I have 4 attack that I can't do anything with, which is kind of a bummer. And 1 recruit that I can't do anything with, so I leave that all out on the field, and I end my turn. Now is the reshuffle. So let's see if I get the rare in hand along with 2 more classes, and then I can do some cool stuff. And I'm probably just going to pick up more Mr. Fantastic draw cards and maybe Bloodstone Pendant and just have a really good time over here. Not the deck that I expected, but it's the deck I needed. Okay, I got all grays except for Unstable Molecules, so there's still a chance I could draw into something, but that is 5 recruit, so I can recruit another Unstable Molecules, and I like that. Okay, we've got turn 8. Another twist. I think I'm going to put this one under Universal Weapon, because I have 6 recruit this turn. But, yeah, I'm going to put it under Universal Weapon. Make it a little more expensive, because these Unstable Molecules are a bit more valuable to me. And 4 is not too high of a cost here. But they're going to ramp up quickly. What do I got? Unfortunately, no bystanders to rescue yet, otherwise I could get a shard. I got 6 recruit. What's up? Hey, we hit 30 viewers. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being back to the stream, as I am back. Very nice. It's a very warm welcome just to see all you here. 32 viewers now. Very warm welcome as we hit the 1 hour mark. Thank you. Okay. So I have choices to make. Do I want to hug all the Unstable Molecules on the left-hand side to really get that going? I think the answer is yes, but I've also got Bloodstone Pendant here. I can take for 6. I can start KOing. I kind of also want this on the left, so I can't just hog everything for the left. I could take Universal Weapon and a Sidekick, because that's a better card for what I'm doing over here. You know what? Or I could just take advantage of the fact that I have 6 recruit. How likely am I to get Spectrum over here? I actually have Attack, a Strength, an Instinct, and a Covert. I have 4 classes, so it's actually pretty likely. You know what? I'm going to actually take Bloodstone Pendant for 6, because Spectrum is probably happening on both sides. And we'll see what fills up that spot. In the disc, it is Rally Green Warriors. That's what I said. Rally Green Warriors. All right. I don't know why Ronan would be rallying Skrulls, but he's been known to do stranger things. Okay, we got 3 Ronans and 2 Mr. Fantastics here. So that's something. But they can work together. All right, another chance to get a really good hand based on the card draw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 3 attack, 5 recruit. I can get a Ronan or something. I feel like I should be farther along in this game than I am. But turn 9, almost grabbed 2 cards. Another twist. That's not how I meant. Not farther along twist-wise. Jeez. All right, well, I have no choice. I have to put this under an unstable molecules now. So I do. Okay, this one cost me 6 now. I can still take the other one this turn, but I'm going to draw first because I might be able to get the more expensive one for some reason. All right, why is this off screen? What's wrong with me? All right. Yeah, we're ramping up. I am 4 twists in. I lose at 10. Here we go. No, let's draw first. Unstable molecules. Draw 2. 1, 2. I would hate to draw first strike now. So ninjutsu is going to draw. I don't get the trigger, though. I draw. So now I end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it sounds like some games I've played. So now I can take the more expensive unstable molecules. I will do that just in case a cheaper common, or yeah, a cheaper common comes up. This is a common, after all. One of the more expensive commons. And replacing it with, okay, one gigantic hand, which is a good card. Pretty good for what I got over here. But it does cost 6 right now. And that's all I can do. Hopefully that bought me a little time to get some more attack, because the city's going to fill up quickly. And I don't want any escapes. I'd rather hit... Oh, there we go. Okay. I have Spectrum and I have the rare Elsa Bloodstone. So this is 9 attack. So let me just calculate before I move on. That's 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, and a card draw. That's a pretty good hand right there. But I have to wait. That's pretty great. I love it. All right, right-hand side, turn 10 is another Hellfire cult coming in with their KOing fight effect. Let's start, as we do with First Strike, is the first card I played this turn. 2 attack, 3 attack total after the gray. And then we've got 3, 5 recruit. And a whenever you rescue a bystander effect that probably not going to take advantage of here. No bystanders have appeared in the entire game yet. I can hit the Hellfire cult. That's the only thing I can hit, so I will. Yeah, travel size is right. I can get him down to critical. I can crit Killmonger, basically, but that's about it. Top card of my deck is an operative. Goodbye. You have no choice. You have to KO it. Right side is the only one that's taken out Henchmen, I believe. Now, for 5 recruit, I mean, I already have 1 Rally Cree Warriors. I can take the second one, or I can take Universal Weapon. That will give me some shards for some card draw. I will take Cree Warriors. I'm still valuing my recruit. So, I don't know why I left that 5 there, but I'll take it. We're still only on turn 10, believe it or not. And then replacing with... Okay, this is the card I wanted to see earlier that gives Cosmic Threat tech. But it's very expensive now. It's the price of a rare, thanks to the Obedience Disc, and probably going to be more. I might not even need it. But if I did take it, I'd probably... I don't know what side I would take it. Probably the right-hand side. It's got more attack. If you leave him with wounds, you're definitely taking one back from his villain group. You know it's true. Yes, 100% true. It will happen. Except for that one time where I really feel like it won't happen, but then it will happen. Okay, I got some KO power, but absolutely no Spectrum, so no KO power at all. I got 2, 3, 4 recruit. What a weird hand. But here comes my really good hand. So let's take care of this. Turn 11, another Hellfire cult. Okay. In order, First Strike is first. I shouldn't have to say that. I'm going to start with ninjutsu, or second. I'm going to play ninjutsu to draw a card. It is an agent. I get the 2 recruit. And now we'll play Prodigy of Ulysses Bloodstone Elsa, who is going to give me 6 attack plus 3 because I have 3 different hero classes. So that's a total of 9, bringing me up to 11. 3 troopers, 14. So how do I want to break this down? It's early enough in the game that I do kind of want to take care of the city. I could hit, if you don't recruit Nova in this game, does he still retire? Yeah, he showed up. 6, 11, 14. I could clear 3 spaces if I decide to go that route. Although Songbird is going to cause the right-hand side to gain a wound if I fight her, which I guess is not a huge deal. I could also hit Venom and Radioactive Man. I'm going to circle back around to this rare again, so I think I do want to take this opportunity to clear the city on turn 10. I've got not so great attack coming up. Plus, I might get a little bit of KO power over here, or some KO over here with Hellfire Cult. So I am going to clear the city instead of hitting Killmonger right now, even though I could almost take him down to 1. Although right-hand side, if I do that, right-hand side could hit him for 1, or wound him for 1. But then the city's going to be full. I could split the difference and go 5, 9, and then hit Songbird or something. But I'm going to clear the city. Let's start with Radioactive Man. No, let's start with the Hellfire Call. We see what we KO. Down to 11. Top card of my deck is Ninjutsu, but I get 1 recruit out of it, which doesn't really help me with much, but the cult is gone. Didn't get a KO out of that. Let's go ahead and take out Radioactive Man for 6, so we can't fortify. That would be really annoying. And then I got 5 left. Let's go ahead and hit Songbird, who is going to give me lots of VP. Well, finish giving me lots of VP. But the right side is going to gain a wound because no Thunderbolts in the victory pile. And it is a Subdermal Tracker, which is going to hurt a little bit. Not going to lie. Okay. Cool. Clear city. Not mad at that. 3 recruit. I have 4, actually. Now that I have 4. Because I didn't play that agent, right? I got 2, 3, and then 1 more from the Hellfire Cult. So I could take Universal Weapon, which is a weird pickup over here because it's going to be hard to draw with this. I don't think I want this over here. I think it'll just stifle my card draw. I think it'll get in the way. Better for the other side to consolidate those shards. So I also don't think I want an Officer because I'm doing okay. I will take a Sidekick and see what I get. And it is the greatest one I could get. The one that just draws more cards. What I really need to do, though, is some KOing. So I hope another KO card comes up because I took that Elsa on the other side. Or I take more advantage of some Hellfire Cult. But here's the thing. If I get enough card draw cards, I don't need to KO anything. If I can pick up that other Unstable Molecules for 5, that would be great. But chances are it's going to be 6, at least, by the time it comes back around to my turn. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. This is 2, 4, 5, 6 recruit right here. That's enough to get Unstable Molecules, even if it is more expensive. Or I can get 1 Gigantic Hand, which is also pretty good over here. I just have to hit that Fantastic Four trigger, which is a little hard. Turn 12 is Songbird. Again, she is back. Yep. Same thing. She gives out wounds, but if I fight her again on the right-hand side, actually, for the first time, then no wounds go out. Okay, no Spectrum, so all I got is 4 recruit and 3 attack. Now I'll pick up Universal Weapon. Easy. For me. And in its spot is a very expensive Accused Enemies of the Empire. That's 2 of them for rare, rare prices. And I can't do anything with the 3 attacks, so that's a wash. But there's Twisting Equations. Check out this HQ. 7, 7, 7, 6, and 5. With 4 of them being artificially enhanced costs. I would pick up Declare Galactic Threat really on... It would make more sense to pick it up on the left-hand side, actually, because with the card draws I've got, all I have to do is reveal tech cards. I can use those on villains, not the Mastermind, though, so... I don't have his rare, which I believe does the Mastermind. All right. Cool, I can focus 6 and do something. I could do a big recruit. I don't know. The lack of KO is hurting me a little bit. Turn 13 is our first Master Strike. We took advantage of that turn right, didn't hit him at all. Each player must reveal 4 different hero classes or gain 1 of the wounds on Killmonger. Any player who can't do either must discard down to 4 cards. Well, he doesn't have any wounds, so left side can't do either. Right-hand side also can't do either, so we both have to discard down to 4. Which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world. 2, 4, 6 recruit. I kind of want to keep my agents, so I'm going to discard the Trooper. I think I also want to discard First Strike, honestly. Keep all the recruit that I've got. Although I can't trigger ninjutsu if I don't do that, so that's dumb. I'll take the shield agent out, so that'll maximize the amount of recruit I can keep. All right, right-hand side. I guess same deal. I'll get rid of the soldier. I'm glad I cleared that city because boy, I don't have a lot of things to fight with. So I'm glad I didn't wound him because that's what Travel Size just said. If I had left him with those wounds, he would have. Well, I probably would have hit him by now, but still. Easily could have given those out. Okay. First strike. 2 attack. Ninjutsu. Yes. That's great. 2 attack. 2 recruit. Another card draw. 2 more recruit. Another card draw and 2 other order. Card draw, 2 recruit. I'm at 6 there. Now I'm at 7. That's good. 4 attack. Not as good. Okay, so I can take... Let's look at our options here. I just want to show you everything that I can take. So we got Accuse Enemies of the Empire, 4 attack, Contest of Champions, tech. Each player that wins rescues a bystander. If the Mastermind wins, it captures a bystander. I don't think this is the one I want to get. Declare Galactic Threat is very good. For villains, a villain gains Cosmic Threat tech this turn. It loses any previous Cosmic Threat abilities and penalties it had. If there were no villains in the city, draw 2 cards instead. So, it is a VP generator, the bystander one, true. But I'd rather win quickly than get more VP right now, which I think other cards will help me do. This is cool because if I do keep the city clear, it just turns into a unstable molecules. But if it's not, I can help clear the city with it. We also do have 1 gigantic hand for 6. This is a Fantastic Four trigger. You get +1 attack for each card in your hand. So let's say I had another one. I had played Unstable Molecules. I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my hand. The thing is, I would have had to have not played any of these, and I'd have to play Unstable Molecules followed by 1 gigantic hand. What are the odds of me actually getting that trigger, or this just showing up with no Fantastic Four card in my hand? Them showing up together, even with the 2-card draw with the Unstable Molecules, is still a lot. I do have ninjutsu, though. But every ninjutsu I play is 1 less card in my hand when this does come up. So I'm actually leaning towards, I see you, Astigmatic. I see you, I'm tempted to take it. I'm leaning towards Nova, though. Because it uses the tech cards of Mr. Fantastic a bit better right now. Although this has a much higher ceiling. Much more potential for big damage. Avatar wants me to get Ronan. Yeah, the 4 attack is consistent. But all I need for an effective 4 attack towards the villain with Nova is 2 tech cards. Ninja isn't 1 less since it replaces itself to dig for molecules. Yeah, I guess. With molecules get a sidekick also. Yeah, that is true. I do have a sidekick here. Oh, this is tough. I mean, everything. I mean, I'm happy to have a tough good decision prices here. Nova doesn't hurt the Mastermind though. Yeah, that's the part that I was concerned about. No, this is not Nova's rare. This can't hurt the Mastermind. Okay. If I do take Ronan, that is a 7 cost. It's going to be really hard to get Ronan out of the HQ right now, and he's only going to be more expensive. And it is a guaranteed 4 attack. I think I do still want 1 gigantic hand, but I think with the lack of attack I have and with the 7, I think I want to take Ronan. I do like them. And there's not really a bad choice here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take Ronan for A, the 4 attack printed, and B, refreshing that HQ space. So let's do that. Plus, it helps with Spectrum. Not with Elsa's, because she's already got strength, but I'm going to go ahead and go with that. And there's Universal Weapon. Yeah, not really a bad choice. All right, and I've got... yeah, there's my 4 attack. I don't know why these are off to the side. And I can't do anything with it, so that's it. Okay, this is good. I don't have Spectrum right now, but all I got to do is draw another hero class with Unstable Molecules, and I do have Spectrum. So right now it's 6 attack, but we'll see if it goes up to 9. who needs to thin your deck when you just draw a bunch of good stuff? All right, turn 14, another Hellfire Cult. So I've got Twisting Equations, the focus ability I can draw at the end of my turn. Extra cards if I decide to activate it. Crew Warriors, no bystanders. You know, Rally Crew Warriors would be very good with characters like Invisible Woman and Jean Grey. Has anybody ever used this card with Jean Grey or anybody who rescues a ton of bystanders? Because that's a lot of shards. Ms. Marvel. Okay, that's 6 recruit. Do I recruit a card or do I draw 3 extra cards at the end of this turn? Or some subdivision of those. If I take Universal Weapon, I can focus once. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend 4 on Universal Weapon and replace with Electromagnetic Wave. All right. Not a lot of range triggers though, and I'll focus the final 2 instead of a sidekick to draw an extra card. So I draw 7. Although Killmonger could mess me up with that extra draw, because he'll just make you discard down to 4, no matter how many you have. So that's another reason that it hurts. The first range in the... I felt like it was a while, but it actually was. All right, turn 15. Okay, another radioactive man who will escape and fortify and all that good stuff. Let's see if I get into Spectrum. Unstable Molecules, draw 2 cards. I need 1 more hero class. That's not going to do it, but it'll help me. All right, I got another Unstable Molecules. I'll play the second one. Draw 2 more. 1, 2. Still don't have it, but I have the sidekick. Oh, this would have been great for 1 gigantic hand. Maybe I should have taken it, because now I could have gotten something really good. A sidekick, 1, and a reshuffle. Actually, I already revealed. Should have recruited maybe. If I had drawn 1 gigantic hand right now after the reshuffle, I would have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attack from it, plus the Spectrum. But I can't be greedy. I just need 1 more hero class, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. The second draw, I got it. Very last draw, got it for me. And I'm not done drawing either. Well, yes, I am. I'm done drawing, but I'm not done. I can't get the recruit, is what I'm trying to say. Draw a card with ninjutsu, and I get another ninjutsu. Too bad I didn't have that covert. Draw another card. Yeah, no first strike in my hand here. Other side. All right, what do I have left? Let's go ahead and play Elsa. I do have the Spectrum now, so I get 9 attack right there. It's a lot of cards in my hand. 10. That's it. 10 attack. And a lot of recruit too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with just agents. So I can get one of those other ones I was deciding on. So I kind of do want to hit Killmonger now. But I can get more Ronan, or I can get the 1 gigantic hand I wanted to. But yeah, 2 Ronans is 8 printed attack, and that's also very good. But anyway, let me focus on fighting. I can wound Killmonger 5, and then for 4, twice. I can wound him twice, or I can hit Venom and Hellfire Cult. With all of these non-grays I pulled, I'm probably going to hit a gray at the top of my deck. Yeah. But I think I still want to clear the city, which is kind of wild because I should be hitting Killmonger or wounding him. But I can take out Venom and the Hellfire Cult and probably get a guaranteed KO. And the KOs are very hard to come by, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit Hellfire Cult first, and if I don't get the KO, I don't know. Maybe I'll change my plans. Probably not. But I think I'm gonna hit a gray because all these non-grays are out here. And yeah, I was right. So good. I wanted that KO, otherwise, yeah, I could have done that. But now I can wound Killmonger, but I throw away 2. Let's hit Venom. I'm going to hit him, I think, a lot of times, one after the other. So let's just take out Venom right now. Put those wounds back. Hopefully I'm making the right decision in delaying wounding. Okay, so again, my options are another Ronan for 4 attack of the contest, another Declare Galactic Threat, but I also have 1 gigantic hand sitting there. I have 2 unstable molecules. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in my deck. I still have a lot of grays. But all it takes for 1 gigantic hand is... So for 1 gigantic hand to generate the attack that Ronan does, I'd need to get 3 cards in my hand with already playing a Fantastic Four card, which can happen. What's going to get me to win the quickest is the question. I don't think Nova's going to do it because he's only villains. Ronan is more of the, here's just 4 attack on a card. Mr. Fantastic is, oh, I got a big ramp for you. I can really give you a lot of attack, but only if you're lucky here. Okay, my next, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So, no shuffle is happening. Well, if I get a sidekick, I could get one that doesn't draw. I have 6 cards in my hand. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to recruit Ronan. And maybe the 6 cards will get me ones I get to hand for 1 cost less before I reshuffle. But I do have a lot of agents out here, so maybe not. I think the speediest way to victory is to get the guaranteed printed attack, so I'm going to go ahead and take Ronan again. And then again, like I said, maybe I'll get the other Mr. Fantastic before the shuffle. And there's Psyblades, another really good one. Less so right now, because I don't have that many cards that cost 1 or 2, just a couple. So we'll see how this plays out. Okay, do I have 6 attack and 6 recruit in my hand? 1, 2, oh, there's a card draw. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't. That's a lot of attack, though. Check it out. That's 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack, and a card draw, and extra recruit. I could get another draw chain and do it anyway. But that's a lot of attack even without it, so. And that Ronan is... There's something to be said just with a hero that just has the big printed number on it. No nonsense. There's that wound. Right hand plays the card from the villain deck, and it is the second Master Strike, which is going to nerf my hand. So I'm glad I didn't wound Killmonger, because he would have gave him out. So once again, each player must reveal 4 different hero classes or discard down to 4. Okay, both sides can do neither. So Subdermal Tracker. Yeah, that nerfs my extra large hand size. So what do I want to keep? That's 2, 3, 4 attack, which won't do anything, so I'll just discard the soldiers. Yeah, why not? Left-hand side. I mean, everything gives attack except for ninjutsu with draws. Which draws? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. I don't know if I'll need this trooper, but I like the recruit. So I'm going to ditch a trooper, just in case. Okay, back to the right hand. That was annoying. So that's 2 attack and 4 recruit. 2 attack's not even going to do anything, so I don't know why I'm giving myself that. And 4 recruit. I guess I can pick up Electromagnetic Wave, because that'll give me shards. So I will, for 4. I have yet to get a single shard this game. Ooh, draw from the World Mind is pretty good for the left-hand side. That's really good for the left-hand side, actually. It works with Elektra, it works with Mr. Fantastic. That's a good one. Oh, I have to discard 1 more. I missed the second trooper. My brain did not complete process, so I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm down to 4 now. Okay, 2 more cards for this new hand. And I finally get to gain a shard the next time right hand has a turn. It is 5, 6. I love when both sides have just 1 first strike, because I never get that extra one. Because there isn't one. Turn 17 is... Oh, you gotta be kidding. Actually, that's fine. That won't hurt my left-hand side at all. Killmonger is pretty good with consecutive Master Strikes if he doesn't give you wounds. But right-hand side is going to nerf a bit. I can't discard down to 4 cards. I can't do anything he wants me to do over here. Right-hand side, I will get rid of both of my grays. Without really going over it too much, I think that's what I want to do. Okay. Oh, right hand has 4 colors. I just assumed I failed at that. You are totally right. I didn't even check. I guess I can choose not to reveal it, but I don't know why I would do that. Yeah, I got Instinct, Tech, Strength, Covert. I think I was in, like, automatically assume you failed mode. So I didn't even check. But thank you for checking for me, because obviously I didn't have the foresight to do that. I must reveal. Oh yeah, it says must right there. Or I could have chosen to gain a wound on him if I couldn't. But because I couldn't, I had to do the other one. Yep. Whatever. All good. So let's first strike. Has anybody ever forgotten to play first strike first? I know I have. 2 attack. Let's draw with ninjutsu. Oh, that's a shuffle. Do I want to shuffle? I don't think I want to play this because then I'm not going to have these cards in the shuffle. So I'm actually not even going to play ninjutsu. I don't know why I kept it. Contest of Champions. You ready to do a Contest of Champions? Finally. Up to 6 attack. Contest tech. Each player that wins rescues a bystander. If the Mastermind wins, it captures a bystander. Here's what happens. Each player is going to nominate their champion. You pick any card you have. Their cost is what's competing. If they are the class that the contest is for, they get double their cost. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Ronan as my 6. Right-hand side is going to pick the same Ronan. This tech Ronan, who's also 6, is doubled. And I'm going to reveal the top 2 cards of the hero deck, if I recall correctly. Is it the top 2? Or just the 1? See, I'm forgetting because it's not the Grandmaster. Someone's going to tell me in a second. I think it's the top 2 for the Mastermind. And he takes the better one for him. Don't make me press the Contest of Champions button. There's too much text attached to it. No one's going to tell me. Anyway. I have to press the button now. I got to do it. I'm going to do the button. Press. Here it comes. Bam. Canonize, you're a little too late. I already pressed the button. Now the bot's going wild. Yep, top 2 cards of the hero deck. Yep. There we go. Okay, top 2 cards of the hero deck are 5 and 5. So it looks like those get tucked. And looks like... No worries, you don't have a responsibility to do that for me. So that means both sides... both players win. That's really cool. Both players win. The Mastermind loses. We both rescue bystanders. That's pretty cool. I like how when that works out. Both sides got 6. Both sides win. So let's do it. First bystander of the game for the left-hand side is standard bystander. And right-hand side is going to rescue another bystander. Also, not also. Right-hand side does have Ronan in hand. But that effect only happens when he's in play. So that doesn't happen, unfortunately. That was fun. That was a thing. I'll play 7 attack. I won't play ninjutsu because I don't want to shuffle once again. I've already hit 3 strikes. I think I do kind of want to hit Killmonger now with the way the city looks. I could take out Radioactive Man, but I'm trying to win this game. So I'm going to go ahead and wound Killmonger for 5 attack. And I get 1 recruit if I do, which is not going to go anywhere. Unless I play ninjutsu and draw. But I don't want to draw. But if I did, I could get draw from the World Mind. So option A is play ninjutsu first. Draw a card. Maybe get more recruit by wounding Killmonger. But then Ronan and Electro won't end up in my deck. Actually, that's not such a bad thing, I think. I've got a lot of card draw. I have another Ronan. I should strike all the items hot here. You know what? Never mind. I'm at 7. Backing up. I'm going to actually draw with ninjutsu. And we'll see what I get. We'll take that chance. I will shuffle up my deck. With all the card draw, I'm getting through the deck fast enough that I shouldn't really put too much stock in not seeing these cards for a little bit. Okay. I draw into... Sweet. An unstable molecules. I get 2 recruit. So I do get a draw chain. Let's keep that draw train going. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. All right, yeah, this worked out. Look at that. Look at that. It worked out. I definitely have Spectrum. So when I play Prodigy of Ulysses Bloodstone, I get 9 more attack. I'm at 16 now. That's fun. 16, actually 17 after I play the Trooper. 17 attack. That's a lot better than I had before. So I can take out Killmonger, or hit him once. Yep, 5, 9, 12, 14, 15. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So can I just do this all at once? I'll get 4 recruit. So I'll hit him for 5, then 4 more is 9, then 12, then 14, and then 15. So I'm going to spend 15 kind of all at once. wound him 5 times. Let's see what wounds I get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get 5 recruit, up to 7 recruit. Yup. So I'm going to go ahead and hit him and put these ones on the bottom of the stack. That was fun. All right, his first tactic is as follows. Altar? What's wrong with me? Altar of Destruction. Fight the player on your left, which is the right. Chooses a non-henchman villain from their victory pile. It enters the city with a wound on it, and the player on your right does the same effect. So that is also the right. In solo, you do both. In two-handed solo, the right-hand player does... Your right hand does both. So, you want to know the cool thing, you guys? Here's my victory pile on the right-hand side. So, absolutely nothing happens. Nice going, Killmonger. Okay. All right, now I have 7 recruit now, which is fun. Now do I take 1 gigantic hand? Take a look at Elektra's. We haven't looked at this in the close-up yet this stream, so I do like it most of the time. Sideblades. It also, like Ronan, has a printed 4 attack. You get +1 attack for each hero you play this turn that costs 1 or 2. Only Elektra, I think, does that, but I have a lot of her. So that's even better than Ronan, I think. We've also got the 1 gigantic hand card. You've also got Nova here, but I think Sideblades is going to net me more attack right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take Sideblades for 7 instead of 1 gigantic hand, because I don't quite have enough Mr. Fantastic cards to really guarantee it for me. And we got another Nova for 4. And we'll just leave it at that. Probably going to draw a lot of grays right now. Yep, told you. But I got 2 card draws out of it. You know what I need? I need more covert cards to trigger those ninjutsus. I mean, I'm not having a huge amount of trouble, but I wish I had more. Okay, turn 18 is another twist, which I'm now reminded that there's scheme twist going on, and I don't have a choice. I have to put a disc under the sewers. So now each space has 1. I am halfway through the twists to losing, which, depending on where those twists are, could creep up real fast. So I got to check myself here. Now that one costs 6. Overall, I'm probably going to rate this game a 5 so far. If something drastically changes, I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun. It's like between a 4 and a 5 right now, but I'm pretty close. Okay, let's do the thing. First strike. 2 attack. I mean, usually there's a correlation between doing well in a game and having fun, obviously, but this is not... I'm not phoning it in. Like, there's a bit of a challenge here. So, let's go ahead and play Bloodstone Pendant right now. I don't have a card in my discard pile. I wish the wound was there, but maybe I should... Anyway, I can draw first or do something. I can just KO an operative to get 1 recruit anyway. Nah, I don't see any other way I can do that. So let's go ahead and play Bloodstone Pendant. 2 recruit. I do have Spectrum, so I will KO this... Well, I could get 1 extra recruit if I KO the soldier. That'll give me a total of 3, 4, 5, 6. Whereas I'd have 5 before. I'm probably just going to take Nova here anyway. So I will KO the operative from my hand to give me a 3rd recruit. I will play Rally Cree Warriors for 2 more recruit. Has the whenever you rescue a bystander effect. Yeah, I have no discard pile though, unfortunately. I wish I did. I have more options. I will play Universal Weapon. That will finally let me gain my first shard of the game. So I'm going to do a red one, even though it's a tech card. I don't have a black shard. There's a shard for me, and I got a 3rd attack. I'm going to hold on to that shard, and I'm going to recruit Electromagnetic Wave for 4 out of my 5. And replacing it with Monster Hunter, which is really good for Spectrum, and she just showed up just now. Plus, she patrols the sewers to rescue bystanders, which works really well with Ronan. As long as I can keep the sewers empty, though. Here's my new hand. Okay, both sides don't have great hands coming up. But that means really good hands are following, so good luck to you. Turn 19 is Fixer. I almost read Fiber, which would have been a terrible character name. All right, fight. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, KO 1, and put the rest back in any order. Isn't his name like P. Norbert Ebersol or something? I can get that right, but I say fiber. I have issues. Okay. That's some KO power there. Okay, let's draw. Ninjutsu. Draw a card. Nope. Draw another card. Okay, here's where the 4-printed attack comes in. Let's do another contest. 4 attack. I like how this card, if the where are all the Killmongers? They're in there. Look, the deck is substantial. You're good point. We're only on turn 19, but they haven't shown up. The Killmongers. Oh no, we saw that. We saw Prey. We saw Venom. But that's it. No, 2 of them. Prey and Venom. Prey was the first one. But yeah, it's only 2. Let's do the contest. So submitting the 6-cost Ronan over here on the left. Right-hand side, best I can do is a 3 Nova, unfortunately. Top 2 of the hero deck is... Okay, that's going to be 6 as well. So everybody wins except for the right-hand side because Mr. Fantastic counts for 6. So each player that wins gets a bystander. So left-hand side does get a bystander. Thank you, Red John. I could reveal the top card of my deck. There's so many rules in contest, I forgot that. But it's fine. I already did it. I'm going to guess the top wouldn't have made it better on the right-hand side. Whatever. Left-hand side gets a bystander. Oh my gosh, guess who it is? Let me take a twist. When you rescue this bystander, investigate the villain deck for a villain with 1 victory point and put it into your victory pile. This could just speed up the game. Please let me tuck a twist. Even if I tuck a twist, I hope I get to tuck 2 twists, because I need to tuck 2. All right, top 2 of the villain deck. 2 Mach 4s. So that's Mach 8, and they're both staying on the top, because if I don't leave them on the top, they'll speed up the game. I got 2 identical cards, and they're not worth 1 VP, so nice try, Wolvie. And the Mastermind also gets a bystander. It's going to be a standard villains one, which I don't gain if I wound Killmonger. I have to fight him. Speaking of which, I have 5 attack here. I think I am going to wound him one more time, but the city's getting kind of crazy. Mach 44. Right-hand side is not going to have attack power. Hold on, I got 1 trooper. I got 3 attack at most. You know what? I probably will wound Killmonger once and I'll get a Master Strike, so instead I'm going to focus on the city. The bad news is Songbird is there, and I still only have Songbird on the left-hand side, so if I hit her, right-hand side will gain a wound. But Fixer will help me set up my next hand, even though he's 1 less attack. I'm going to take him out for the setup. Okay, let's fight Fixer for 4. Top 3 cards of my deck. KO 1, put the rest back in the order. Okay, I'll KO the Agent. KO power. And we got an Unstable Molecules coming in. Good to know. Okay, that's it. New hand. I've KO'd 2 agents so far. I wish it was more. That's all I've got. Alright, 3 more. Make it good. I mean, it's okay. I did get Spectrum, just barely. So that's 9, 10, 11 attack plus 2 card draws. I love massive amounts of attack with a very few cards. I kind of don't want to hit Killmonger or wound him until I can wound him all at once. Wait, why is there a shield trooper over here? Oh, that's weird. Hold on. See, this is why I do this. Maybe one just floated over. I think that should just be on the other side. No other cards. I'm looking around. None of them are the cards on the other side. Just that one. It's okay. No, if you're playing a 2-handed solo, I highly recommend using 2 different sets of cards. Because this happens. This does happen. And if I didn't use 2 different, I wouldn't have known. So I'm just going to go ahead and slide this into the left-hand side's deck and shuffle it in. Otherwise, I don't know how it got there. I don't have any other shield cards. So. And we'll just shuffle it in to the left-hand side and draw a new card. It's a spy. Okay, 1 more card. That's even better. Okay, here we go. Turn 20. Mach 4. Guess what? Oh, we didn't even look at him. We got another Mach 4 coming up. Fight each player reveals a tech hero or gains a wound escape to him effect. This is a pretty good setup for that because I got a lot of tech. Okay, so not a lot I can do here. I can draw 2 cards if I burn my shards, but I don't think it's worth doing that right now. I've got 2 attack and 2 recruit just from the Greys. I've got electromagnetic wave. I kind of want to take Monster Hunter. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 2 recruit instead of the shard and pick up Monster Hunter for the bystander-y stuff and the spectrum-y stuff. Yes. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what my, yeah, it's my discard pile. There we go. After I sorted those out, I had my discard pile in the wrong order. Okay, good, we're good. Yes, recruited for 4. Now I've got Universal Weapon to get 1 more shard. I can burn the shard once again to draw 2 cards, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'll save him. Although I could spend him for 4 attack, but it's not going to do much. And what's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oof. That's a rough hand. Yeah, let's refill. I don't know. Should I leave an empty space? Doesn't the HQ just feel cramped sometimes? Okay, it's another unstable. But it costs 6, and it will cost more very soon. Or one of them will. One of these cards will cost more. Okay, I've got a good hand here. Let's see what happens. Social distancing. And there's second Mach 4. And after that, I don't know what's happening. Okay, so let's play First Strike first. I almost forgot to do it again, but let's go ahead and do that. To attack, we will play Prodigy Malicious Bloodstone right now, because I do already have Spectrum. So, yep, that gives me 9. I'm at 11 right now, which is great. Let's draw some more attacks so I can clear Killmonger. But the city's getting full once again. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay, well, let's keep going. I got Ninjutsu. Draw another card. I get 2 recruit, and it's going to end there, unfortunately. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more recruit. That's 6 recruit. And 12 total attack. I can wound Killmonger a bunch, but I can't take him out. I can take an unstable molecules, though. Wait. Yes, I can. As far as attacking, each player does have a tech, right? Yeah, so if I hit both Mach 4s right now, then nobody gains any wounds. I could hit Radioactive Man into Mach 4 as well, or I could wound Killmonger for 5. I have 7 left, and I could hit Radioactive Man. But again, I'd rather take them all out at once, because I can most of the time, but I might not be able to. I wish there was some KO power here for me. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to I really want to wound Killmonger once, because if I'm not getting the right amount of attack, then he'll just win, because I won't take him out at all. I can lose to the scheme. I'll get 1 more recruit if I do, though, and I can recruit Nova, but I still just want to get Mr. Fantastic, so I don't really need the extra recruit. Okay, I'm going to clear 2 city spaces. I'll take out both Mach 4s for 10. Each player will attack hero or gains wound. Both sides will attack hero, so nobody gets a wound. I got some more VP. I cleared 2 city spaces. I'm good with that. And let's go ahead and pick up this Unstable Molecules for 6 on the left. And we got another Ronan for 4. Where do I keep putting my yellow dice? I keep recruiting them, and then, oh, it's right in front of me. Okay, that's it. Okay. Well, I hit the Mastermind once, and I have some pretty good decks, but it's still a race against the clock, and I have had a couple opportunities to hit the Mastermind that I decided not to do. I didn't hit him in lieu of clearing the city, so we'll see. Can't quite say I'm winning yet. See, there's another twist, so that makes me nervous. I gotta speed this up. So we get our first double Obedience Disc space. I'm going to just give it to this Nova. I'm never going to take this. Although I could give it to Draw from the World Mind. It was between the 2 Novas. I'll give it to this one. I still might take this for 4. Okay. 4 more twists and this game over, so I got to hurry this up. I can play an extra card from the villain deck to heal this tracker, which I'm absolutely not going to do. What I am going to do, though, I've got 2, 4, 6 recruit. I could do a big recruit, or I could focus a bunch of times and get a really good hand. I could take Universal Weapon, but I think this turn I'm going to focus 3. Yeah, I'm going to focus 3. Focus 6 3 times. Focus 2 3 times to get. You know multiplication. I don't have to explain it to you. So I get to draw a bunch of cards. Although, if I get a Master Strike, I have to discard down to 4, and that could easily happen. Wasting what I just did. It's probably going to happen, but I'm going to take these chances anyway. All right, let's draw. Oh, because I'll probably have the 4 classes, right? If I draw that many cards. We'll see. If I'm lucky. So I'm going to draw... Yeah, 9 cards. Here we go. 1. I just need 4 classes. I have them in my deck. Can these 9 cards draw all 4 classes? We'll see. Give me a really good hand. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 3 classes. Oh, man, I'm very close. I was very close, but at the very least, I'll discard all the bad cards, and I'll get some good ones. So I don't really care. I'm moving over. I got a lot of graves, and I got a wound. Okay, left hand is another twist. This is not good. I'm going to go ahead and put this one under... Yeah, this one I'll put under this Nova. Okay, he goes up to 8. Okay. 3 twists I'm losing. But Elektra's got a nice ramp. We'll see what happens here. Ninjutsu. Can I draw some more cards with it? Draw a card. Okay, cool. I save a molecules. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. That's a lot of attack, although I don't get the ramp effect. But that's... Look at that. I got this 12 attack on 3 cards. Plus, I got to do some contests. So let's do our first contest here. 4 attack. I will submit unstable molecules. That's 10 attack right there, or 10 points. Right hand side is going to submit. I could, yeah. I'm gonna lose to the left hand side no matter what I do, so I might as well reveal the top card of my deck and submit that one. And it's a first strike. It's not gonna do anything. All right, top 2 of the deck. Hero deck tied. And I lose these 2 to the bottom, which is kind of sad, but it is a tie. So I win on the left-hand side, and the Mastermind wins this first contest. So let's go ahead and do it. I get a bystander. I rescue. Okay, computer hacker. I get an extra card at the end of this turn, which actually would be a good thing to use the end of turn effect card from Travel Size, but I'm so used to putting this die on my deck to remind myself that I'm going to do that. Because it is definitely an end of turn effect that I have now. And then the Mastermind gets a bystander. It is going to be another standard one. That Mastermind didn't have the bystander, yeah, when I hit him, so. Okay. Let's do the contest again, because why not? Once again. Oh my gosh. My music stopped. More music. Thank you. All right. You have to hit the repeat button as well as the shuffle button. Pro tip. 8 attack. Let's submit Mr. Fantastic again. Right side is going to, I don't know, submit a 0 cost because it doesn't matter. Top 2 of the deck are... Okay, 6 is the most. And I lose that. I have put the hero deck in a very awkward place. So it's really hard for me to lift the whole thing up. Okay, so... I get a bystander, nobody else. Hey! Amy's here. She burst out of the Contest of Champions to give me some very nice KO power, so thank you so much for that. Thank you for gracing me with your presence and the KO power. Okay, Trooper makes 9. Trooper makes 10. And Psyblades is enough to hit Killmonger once, so that's 14 plus 1 attack for each hero I play that costs 1 or 2. Ninjutsu, 15. And that is exactly enough. So again, yep, Contest of Amy's. You all saw it here. So 2 recruit. Once again, that's 5, 9, 12, 14, 15 to wound him all the way down to nothing. So let's do it. 5 wounds, which means I get 5 more recruit. I'm up to 6. Let's see what wounds they were. I guess I should press this button. I have not been pressing that enough for this setup. Okay, there are 4 standards and a blunt force trauma that when I hit them are going to the bottom of the wound stack. I don't know why that was so hard for me to come up with. 7 recruit. Thank you. I'll take it. Yeah, that was 5, 6. Oh, yeah, I have 2 agents. This agent is not quite classified, or not quite at the clearance level. Give me what I need, but I'll take it. All right, and I get the 2 bystanders too. Get off of there. No cool effects for me though. Second tactic is throw from the waterfall. Fight, draw 2 cards, and each other player discards a card. Okay. If I draw 2 cards, I might get the rare Elsa Bloodstone again. Oh, last 2 cards in my deck. I'm gonna keep the drawing going, even though none of these will end up in the deck. Yeah, I think you're right. But guess what I can do, though? I can recruit before I play ninjutsu. So, I drew these 2. Each other player discards a card. Goodbye, Subdermal Tracker. Okay, and that's gone. Alright. So, I've got 7 recruit. Unfortunately, these cards aren't in my hands. So even if I drew one gigantic hand, it wouldn't help me right now. But I did take a 3rd Unstable Molecules. And it would be a good time to take it now before it gets more expensive. So I will take it right now. And then maybe the other Unstable Molecules. Taking it for 6. And there's a Rally Cree Warriors that cost 5 right now. Let's see what I draw. Option A, I do draw, get 2 more recruit. Option B, although if I do reshuffle, that means I'm going to get to the rare Elsa faster. So I will shuffle. Draw a card. That's a reshuffle. And there's a better chance I'll get ones I get at hand to work. Maybe I'll get enough attack to hit Amy and do a KO. In which case I'd KO one of these agents. I draw into an agent. He heard me. He showed up to say, no, nope. Did I play a covert? I didn't play a covert. So, no, I don't get the trigger. I'm a 2 recruit and 1 attack. So, let's cross our fingers and get a sidekick. Maybe it'll be a standard one. Or a tech one. Nope, it's Darwin. Of course it wasn't. Okay, now I draw 7 cards because a million years ago, I rescued that bystander. Who was it? Was it the news reporter? No, it wasn't the news reporter. I forget her name. Computer hacker, that's right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I like what I see. So I have 2 unstable molecules. One of these 3 cards is 1 gigantic hand. So that's going to be really good. So if 1 unstable molecules can play it, can draw it, then yes. That's going to be a good hand. And I won't lose by that turn, even if 2 twists come up. Okay, turn number 24 is the Animal Trainer, the first bystander from the villain deck. He makes some things cheaper. Amy has captured the Animal Trainer, a fellow bystander, or at least she was pretending to be one, so maybe not so much. Got a lot of cards here. If I can hit Amy, the sewers will be empty. I get a bystander, which can trigger Ronan's thing, but I don't have the card that needs that. But I do have Spectrum, and guess what's in my discard pile, folks? Spectrum. Yep, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Goodbye, Tracker. I found it, crushed it in my hand, threw it over my shoulder. I get 1 more recruit. Okay, let's get a shard. I kind of don't want to burn any of these shards. Get another shard. Burn a shard, by the way, is a once per turn effect. So even if I wanted to do it, I don't have to do it right now. Okay. Although, if I did spend 3 shards to hit Amy, I could patrol the sewers with Monster Hunter and get a bystander, but that would not be worth it. So let's just play Monster Hunter, get the 2 attack, and now I can hit Amy. Although that's precious KO I'm taking away from the left-hand side, which really needs it. More than this side. But I do have 6 recruit, that's right. Yeah, let's take Amy out. I'm not going to waste that attack. Although, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nah, I'm not going to spend the shards right now. Get out of here. And I will KO this operative for her fight effect. And the animal trainer is rescued. So, are there any instincts or coverts in the HQ? And the answer is no. It's all tech except for 1 strength. That's a really good question. That's too deep for me to think about right now. Okay. Let me get... I'm just going to load up on shards. I'm just going to take this universal weapon for 4 instead of Rally Crew Warriors. See what takes its place. Another Accuse Enemies of the Empire. Yeah, I overlooked this card just because of the contest thing, but it doesn't hurt you, and it does give you 4 attack. So I hope it's rated well. I'll get a sidekick for the last 2. There's the one I want on the left, but now on the right. Speaking of the left, left has a really good turn coming up. Excited for it. That's a lot of recruit over here, bystandery stuff. What damage will this do? I'm very excited. Turn 25. And perfect timing, too, because another twist is happening. Ooh, 2 twists away from losing. How fast? How much attack can I get? Just how much attack can I get right here? I hope it's a lot. I'm going to put this under... Let's see, there's 2 here. 2 here. I'm going to put it under the Rally Crew Warriors, I guess. So it goes up to 6. That's rough. That's rough. But let's do the thing. I'm hoping this draws Mr. Fantastic. Drawing 2 cards. 1, 2. Nope. It's this card here. Now first strike's a dud. That's okay. It'll increase my hand size anyway. I'll play the second one. Let's see. If I play ninjutsu, it'll be how many cards in my hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unstable molecules will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's even better. That's how it works. Drawing 2. There it is. 1 and a reshuffle. And that's going to be a lot of attack. Plus, I have Elsa's rare. So that's going to be a lot of attack. Plus, I can keep drawing with ninjutsu. And she'll replace herself. Although I have to play first strike if I want the trigger, though. Okay. So I could play ninjutsu to try to get another 1 gigantic hand. Or, I'm sorry, another unstable molecules. But then I'll just get +1 attack and I won't get the 2 recruit. So I probably just want to play 1 gigantic hand right now. So I'll play it right now. 1 attack base. Fantastic 4, which I got. You get +1 attack for each card in your hand. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in my hand. So that's 9 total attack. Great start. Now I'll play first strike for 1 attack. Let's hope that this 2 recruit is worth it. I draw ninjutsu. I get 2 recruit. Play the second ninjutsu. I draw. So ooh, yes, even better. I got 2 ramps. I got a Mr. Fantastic ramp and I got a Electro ramp. Check this out. Any other cards I can draw? Not right now. So I'll play Sideblaze right now. 14. Maybe I should wait until there's other card draws that might happen. I don't think so. I don't think there will be. But that would give me 15, 16, 17 total attack. Up to 17. Now we're going to go ahead and play Prodigy of Ulysses Bloodstone, which is going to give me 9 more. I'm at 26 attack. So here we go. Double dice time. 20. Oh, where's my other... I buried my die. It's been that long. 26 attack right now. There we are. How beautiful is that? But I'm not done because I've got a trooper. 2 more troopers. I'm at 28 and I've got 3 agents. 7 recruit, 28 attack. Let's hit Killmonger. Gotta drink some water first. 15 attack. Very close, but we'll see what happens. One of his tactics might do something crazy. Plus, I gotta wound him down anyway, which I probably will do. So 15 attack needs to be spent to wound him completely. And I'm going to be left with 13 after that. So down to 13 after I spend 15 attack to wound him 5 times. The wounds are going to be... I'll press the button because I like the wound sound here. That's going to be 5 wounds. They're all going to be... I got through one other subdermal tracker there. I get 5 recruit. I'm at 12. I wish I could turn that into attack, but I can't. Let's hit him again. No, they're on the right-hand side. That's why they're over here. I wish they did. If they were on the left-hand side, they'd be over here on the left. That's usually how I indicate it. Okay. Yep, that's it. No bystanders on him. Third tactic, a scarf every kill. You get plus, more recruit for each non-henchman villain in your victory. That's a lot of recruit. So, here's how many I have, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get 7 more recruit. 19. I almost maxed out both dice on this one turn. Here we go. You think it should have said KO, did I? But that would have been weird if this card didn't KO. All right. I can get even more. I can max out both dice if I wound Killmonger. Well, not at the same time, though, unfortunately. Okay. So let's start wounding him again, so I can try to win this before the last twist comes up. Going down to 8 to wound him once. Also, so I can max out the die. They did MODOK dirty. Hey, Dre with the resub. Woo! Thank you, Dre. 1. 20 recruit. I'll wound him again for good measure. He's down to 4. So I wound him again one more time. Get 1 more recruit. I'm at... Where's my other recruit dice? Here it is. I never need this one. I'm at 21 recruit. There's another Grievous on him. Now he's at 3 attack. I'll spend the 3. Wound him one more time. Another Grievous wound, and he I am up to 22. And his attack is 2. Making it so the right-hand side can probably hit him. Okay. Now, with all this recruit, what in the world am I going to do? If I had one Mr. Fantastic card, I could have drawn... I could have drawn 11 extra cards. Yeah, definitely taking the unstable molecules. That's a no-brainer. Down to 16. Here we go. See what else comes up. I may not get around to drawing any cards from over here. And there's a draw from the World Mind, which is going to cost me 3, which is also good. It's just a card draw. But I kind of want to take the other Ronan, because again, that's 4 attack on it. So, I'm going to take the 7 cost Ronan before it gets more expensive. Yep. I'm at 9 right now. Oh, these are so hard to pick up. Here we go. Taking this. Replace with another Declare Cosmic Threat. Where is your rare, Nova? I said I've never been one that hates contest. It's not my favorite mechanic, but I don't despise it. Especially when it doesn't hurt you, you know? Okay, let's go ahead and take the cheaper draw from the World Mind for 3. Just lets me draw stuff. And I will take the more expensive draw from the World Mind now for 4. Down to 2. And there it is. Hello. It's Cosmic Threat range, though. There's not a lot of range, so I just like the idea of it. And I won't end with a sidekick, because I don't know if it'll get in my way. But I have all these good cards, but I have to get through the rest of the deck now. Okay, well. It's 10. That's right, there's 2 of them. Thank you. This doesn't have a 10 on it, and I'll just have to do this. I'm going to ugly 1 next to it. I could use 1 die, but that's more fun. It does cost 10. It's a 10 cost card now. Okay, look at the discard pile. Anything else I messed up? No, that's 6. That's correct. This has 2. This is supposed to be 8, by the way. This is why I don't like doing the Scheme Twister, because it's hard to tell when there's 1, there's 2. So that's 8, 7, 8, 10, 6, 4. Even if I did recruit it for 10, it's Cosmic Threat ranged. I was so banking on that. Okay, I got 1 unstable molecules. Maybe the right-hand side can hit Killmonger. I just need 3 attack. I've got it, so we'll see what happens. Turn 26. Venom comes in. All right. He does the discard to wound him. So he gets wounded once. Do I want to discard to wound him? I mean, I might as well. I'm not going to do anything with the recruit this turn. I only need the 3 attacks. So let me ditch an operative. See, I would, but then I cover up the city space that way, which I'm kind of already doing. There's not a lot of vertical room for that. And because it would stick over, this is raised, so it would stick over that, and it would be, things would slide off of it. But otherwise, I would do that. Yeah, so I discard on the right for another wound. And on the left, I'll do it again. I don't need that much recruit, so I'll discard an agent for 1 more wound. So Venom is down to 6 right now. This, I can see this. If I offset them that much, then it's clear enough. I wish the city spaces were a little higher up because I'm a little cramped here. That's just my fault, the way I set things up. But we don't really care what the city spaces are except for the sewers. Doesn't matter right now. All right. Here we go. First strike, 2 attack. Soldier. 1 more attack, which means... You know what? I'm going to play Rally Crew Warriors just in case hitting Killmonger gets me a bystander somehow. I don't think he does, but let's play them both. That's 4 recruit. Whenever you rescue a bystander, gain a shard. But guess what happens? The second one activates. Rescue a bystander. So I do rescue 1 bystander. I get 2 shards. It's a standard bystander. Fine. Both of them activate. I get 2 shards. That's pretty good. I wish those were artifacts. They feel like I want them to be artifacts. But they're not. That's 6 shards right there. Okay, let's wound him once for 2. That's 1 more wound, 1 recruit for me, and he is down to 1. And we do our final wound for our last one that we just barely had. And there we go. He's down to nothing. I could leave him there foolishly for a Master Strike to show up, but I'm just going to go ahead and hit him right now. Then it's just 1 more hit for the final blow, and we have done it, but we'll see if we can. Ready to challenge. Each player with no Killmonger tactics in the victor pile gains a wound that was on Killmonger. You have this tactic, so you won't gain a wound. Obviously, left-hand side hit all the other ones, so this doesn't do anything. That's 2 out of 4 of his tactics that completely whiffed. Okay, I've got another recruit here. No, wait, no, I don't. I already played this. No, that was from wounding Killmonger. Wait, I wounded him twice, so I should have 2, 4, 6, 7 recruit. Yep, that's what I should be at. Which means I can get this Nova for some reason. I have all these shards, though. Should I just spend them to wound him down? Not yet. I don't have to do that yet. Left-hand side is going to do plenty of damage. Although, yeah. Imagine if I didn't use them now and I was short and then I got 2 twists in a row. I guess there's no point in not using the shards right now to wound him. Because that's my only goal. So, you know what? I will, yeah. Let's use all 5. Okay, be honest with me. If you were playing with another person right now, and you were the side with the shards, you were this turn, would you spend your shards for the other person's turn? Or would you not? Be honest. That doesn't matter to me because I'm the same person. But all right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, save until the end of the game, then you never use them. Spending 5 shards to wound him 1 more time. The question was, let's pretend that you were actually playing this game 2 players, and you were this right-hand side, and somebody else was the left-hand side. Would you have spent your shards this turn to help the left-hand side hit Killmonger? Yeah, I heard about that at last year's Gen Con. Yeah, let's just say a casual game. Would you even do it then? And a tournament is a totally different thing. Okay, so he's down to 4. I get 1 more recruit. I can get Nova. I wish I could get the rare Nova, but I can't. No, he's not at 8. That's half of... I looked at that and I put that there, and I'm so broken right now. Let's pick up the expensive Nova for laughs. All right. 3. Just curious. It's a funny situation. Okay. No more bystanders to get. I wish I could get more, but can I end it this next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 11 attack to do it. Or 10 attack, actually. 10 attack. It's usually co-op. Yeah. That's good. I have heard from some folks that play co-op, but they're just so competitive that they won't. They're like, I'm gonna do what's best for me right now, even though it'll cost us the whole game, and I don't care. Like, I've heard a lot of that. I can get 10 attack. That's 4, 6, 7, and 2 card draws. I think I've got this. Turn 28, a Hellfire Cult. All right, happy to see you guys. Let's draw. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm short now. Well, I can spend my last shard to do it. I'm just gonna keep wounding him down. Here we go. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all I got. Contest isn't... Maybe it'll give me a bias that lets me do something, but we'll see. All right. Contest of Champions, submitting Mr. Fantastic for 10 points. Right-hand side is submitting the top card of their deck, which is going to be a 0 cost. And top 2 cards of the hero deck are highest of 6, high of 6. So that means I win on the left, and nobody else does. So I got to buy a standard. I like how I'm rescuing the bystanders on the left-hand side with all these Ronans. Other side needed them. Computer hacker, extra card at the end of the turn. Great. Which, I was hoping not to have another turn. Let's maximize what I've got. I'm going to play Darwin for the 2 attack, for the attack symbol on the previous card. I'm at 8. So let's just wound him down. Oh, Deadeye, you did it. You got the text wall. Okay, let's wound him again. He's down to 3. That's a 1 recruit. And is the right-hand side going to have enough attack to hit him for 3? I will. So let's wound him again. He's down to 2. Yeah, I'm going to win this now, but oh, man, it was close. Got a second recruit. 2 more recruit at 4. And I will, I could take Ronan there just to see what comes up. And I will. Just for laughs. Although if a strike happens, then I can't hit him, but that will also not be a twist, so we'll see. He'll still not be at that high of attack. Yes, that cost me 4. There's another side blades for 7. That's my turn. I got 7 cards now. Let's see how if we can end this. Luckily, nothing here has charge, so I don't have to worry about something escaping. Ollie, if you're still listening, which I don't know if you are, I would put a... Actually, that's not necessary. If you fortify something, it's not in your escape pile at the end of the game, so I think it's pretty clear. Never mind. This is not the last Mastermind. The last one is Wasteland Hulk, who has been lurking for months. He's still at large, literally. This is a good hand, too, even if I fail this right-hand side. Okay, turn 28 is... Ooh, really cutting it close, you guys. Really cutting it close. Oh, boy, this is close. I think I just have enough to win this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this, that doesn't matter, under Nova here. I lose in the next twist, basically, but I'm not going to get there because of Nova, who barely showed up, but he's going to get me the win here. I will... Even though you can't see it, I got to honor Nova. I got a blue shard for the first one. I'm going to go ahead and get a blue shard and 2 recruit for the second one. You sound like Killmonger, did I? Oh, actually, I have 2 soldiers, so whatever. I've got 2 attack here. I have a little bit of extra. And I've got 5 recruit. So I'm going to actually recruit Monster Hunter first thing. Just because I can, and see what comes up. There's Ronan's Rare, which cost me 10. But I'm not going to take it right now. So there we go. 10. And I will spend my 2 to wound 1 more time. 1 recruit. He is down to 1. Oh, man, if I was bold... I would leave Killmonger there for the next turn. Well, that would be really dumb. Spending a shard. That's 1 attack. That's all I need to wound 1 more time. And he is down to nothing. I got 1 more recruit. I will recruit a sidekick for 2. And it skids just in time for me to hit the Mastermind. Putting all those wounds on the bottom. And just like that, we have taken out Killmonger. And we have completely won the game. Second to last Mastermind gone. I earned some water. All right. That was a lot of fun. I think that's a 5 out of 5 for me. The scheme is a timer, but it doesn't really do much else except for increase your recruits, but it lets you really cook with your attack points. Killmonger only nerfs your dex a little bit. The next twist, let's reveal. Next card. Next card was the twist. If I hadn't won right there, that would have been it. Of course. Look at all these cards that are left. I only had 29 turns in this game. So you know what that means. If Detective Wolverine had tucked just one Mach 10, I would have lost. Well, I'm glad I didn't do that. I'm glad I didn't play any extra cards in the villain deck with that wound either. Very much a nail-biter. That was fun. Let me go ahead and take care of all the things real quick. Actually, predictions, then we'll check out setup B, and we'll do the fun stuff. All right, so predictions. Those who had confidence in me are being rewarded because I won. So there's your points. Enjoy those. I don't know if I can manage a chaos game right now, but we're celebrating with the reboot. Plus, I have some other kind of stream that you guys have been expecting for a while I'm going to do. Oh, I got a wheel spin. I will take care of that in just a moment. And first, I want to check setup B. So let's go ahead and pop into... Here's the occurrences. So Killmonger's got Wasteland Hulk is the only one that's left. He is it. He's it. All right, let's scroll down to the bottom of the setup database. And there it is. Killmonger subjugates with obedience disc. Week 123 of the league. And let me decrease it just a little bit. Okay, so looks like setup B has Enemies of Asgard in for Thunderbolts, Cytoplasm Spikes in for Hellfire Cult. That I have heard a couple. Iron Man in for Mr. Fantastic makes sense. White Wolf in for Ronan. Deadpool in for Elektra. Thank you for the water. Nick Fury in for Elsa. And Princess Shuri with her Empowered in for Nova with his Cosmic Threat. I love it. And the same classes, right? With the Empowering and Cosmic Threat. Have fun with this one. I don't think we need to specify any special rules. Obviously, if there are villains that fortify, they're not in the villain deck at the end of the game. They don't count as your escapes at the end of the game. Not really much else to say. Just make sure you understand how wounding works. At least better than I do. Okay, let's spin that wheel, and I'll enter my score, and I'll send you off to somebody else. You do get some channel points if you participate in a raid, so I hope you do that. I'm going to shuffle up the wheel a little bit after last time. So that's for Mikey. Are you ready for your spin? I'm ready for your spin. Especially now. All right, let me hide the predictions real quick. Spinning for you, Mikey. Let me know if you want to keep this first one that comes up. And it is another, a twofer, a Daredevil Man Without Fear again. Would you like to claim this one or spin again? Oh, I just go to another channel that's streaming. I usually pick some board game channel, and they automatically get sent. You get sent to their channel, and that's all you got to do. Just stick around. That's all you got to do to raid. Just stay there, and you're good. Exactly what Prelude said. Usually it's somebody who does tabletop board gaming top-down like I do. So, give them a follow if you appreciate their effort. It is tough to get this setup going. Trust me. So, I appreciate anybody who does that. Okay. Let me know, Mikey, if you want to keep this one or not. This is I have one nearby, right? I do have, there's like 2 play mats left on the wheel. If you do spin, you give up the Daredevil promo, so you can't win that anymore. But you do get a chance to win one of the play mats. I got, I think, 1 Paint the Town Red and 1 Original Avengers from the core set. I think that's what I've got left. So, play kit 1, play kit 3 play mats. I have like 1 of each. Something like that. So, the decision is yours. Ball's in your court here as I get my victory piles ready to count. It's kind of fun because everybody else gets to watch and see what you get. Okay. Left-hand side is kind of a thin victory pile, so we can kind of see through the wheel. Look at that. It's almost clipping there. Look at this expensive HQ. I got 210. I'm just going to hide the wheel for a second. Oh, nope. I pressed it too fast. I got 210 costs here, right there. All right. Mikey's going for the playmat. Let's see what you get. So, respin. Give it up to Daredevil for whatever this is. It is... Ooh, it's different. It is a Symbiote Spider-Man Thwip. This is the foil shiny rare from Paint the Town Red. Would you like to claim this one? Or give this one up as well and move it to the Discord for a giveaway? Let me know. Do I have one of those nearby? I don't have one of those nearby. But let me know what you want to do. All right, let's go ahead and count my victory points. Let me go ahead and jump into the entry form. All right, please message me, Mikey, and I'll send it out to you. Okay, let me submit my score here. Enter this week's matches here, as you do. Okay. I am me. There I am. Oh, that's Baby Breloom. I was one off. You know how the wheel, it changes on you last second, like when you click the wrong thing? Okay, I played setup. Hey, I won the game. Awesome, congrats then. All right, let's count my VP over here. Left-hand side had definitely had more. 1, 5, 9, 10. So Killmonger doesn't give a ton of VP because of the way he is, you know? 11, 12, 15, 18, 20, 21, 25, 26, 30, 31, 34, 38, 39, 41 on the left. I feel like I'm a little light on the VP, but that could just be appearances. And right-hand side's got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on the right. Okay. So 55 total VP. Not a ton, but I did win relatively quickly. I think somebody's still going to get a better score than I am, but I'll take it. And it was 28 turns, like I said. No, not a single escape. Not even anything that fortified this game. I was able to manage the city pretty well. I'm going to give it a 5. I'll explain why later on, because I had a lot of fun with this one. All right, I hope you guys enjoy this one. Come on back next week for maybe the last stream before we reboot this. If we can take down Wasteland Hulk, then that's what's going to happen. Also, make sure to go to the Discord and vote on your favorite card art. That's what I want to see. I'm posting 4 matchups every day, and I hope you guys make your voices heard. Ooh, this is cool. I'm looking for channels to raid. I always prioritize anybody who's playing top-down gaming. I don't see a ton, but oh yeah, I can't raid Board Game Geeks channel. They won't let me. So we're just gonna go ahead and raid another one that we got here. We're gonna go back to Defu. I don't know what they're talking about, but they do a lot of board game stuff, so we're gonna go check them out. I will see you guys next week and on the Discord in between that time. Good luck with this setup. I hope we can do the reboot next week. Let's see if we can do it. And take care. Thank you for coming by.